That's right back, Charlie.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, bro. Come on. Not quite sure what happened with the intro there, but the show must continue. As you can see above my head, folks, is Preston against Arsenal. It's cup action, and I'm appreciative. Apologies that you lot are watching the game with me. Obviously, it's watch along settings. I think where us Arsenal fans are concerned, whether it's the League Cup, the Champions League, or the Premier League, we just want to win games. I'm sure you lot have a lot of talking points where Liverpool and Arsenal's game recently is concerned, us moving forward. And obviously today, now we'll get the lineup in just a second, but I do hope the young players are out there. Of course, you know, I do think Arsenal fans, pardon me, I do think Arsenal fans get into this trap, and respectfully to Preston, like, yo, they're a championship side. We're going to rock up. The kids are going to play. We're not going to be challenged, and we're just going to bop through to the next round, in which, of course, I hope that is the case. And it should be the case. But it's a different test, respectfully to Bolton. You know, for the young players, if they are out there, they're playing against a championship side. They're playing away to a championship side. So it's going to be a big test. Obviously, you hope Mikel Arteta, you never know with our manager, has rotated the side people. I'll get the lineup in a sec. I actually haven't seen it. But yeah, big up you lot. I want to see the kids with a sprinkle of experience. What is our predictions of the game? And bang on the money, man. I think the players that have been starved of minutes or not really been in the main picture, you know, the Sterlings, the Gabriel Jesuses, the Zinchenko's, who else is there? You catch my drift. You know, you'd imagine those are the players that will be exposed to some football, quite simply, if I'm honest with you. Again, if we get the lineup up, people, give me a second. I'll share my screen. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Tommy Setford is making his debut in goal. Timber, Saliba, Kivior, Zinchenko, Jorginho Moreno, Ethan Nweri, Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, and Gabriel Martinelli. Bukayo Saka is on the bench, as is Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, Trossard, Heaven, Nichols, Partey, Lewis Skelly, and Raya. Now, what do we make of that lineup initially? For me, when I look at that, I think, I thought Raya would have started today. So a big touch of confidence, and from Mikel Arteta in Tommy Setford. You know, he gave Jack Porter his debut. You know, to be fair, yeah. And I'm not saying Arteta is Arsene Wenger. Ironically, you know, it's right on brand. We're playing in the League Cup. You know, Wenger was notoriously known for giving, you know, blood in young players that made it in the first team initially in this competition, and some players who really didn't go on to do anything else away from Arsenal or drop down the level. Mikel Arteta isn't quite that willing with debuts, but this season, you know, he's been patterning those statistics. You know, you play a little Ethan here and there. Bearing in mind, he gave him his debut and broke a record. Lewis Skelly getting some minutes, played a young goalkeeper in the first round against Bolton. Porter, what's he, 15, 16? Tommy Setford makes his debut, and it's a dream debut for him. It's a bit of a dream because obviously he signed for us in the summer. He's been injured, or potentially he would have played in the round before against Bolton. We know we bought him from Ajax. So with that being said, and the modern day goalkeeper, I don't know, because I have watched him play and he is quite good at his feet. But for you lot as the neutrals, you'd imagine he's good with his feet. Saying that though, and it's a big test for him and a good test and the biggest game he's probably played in at this moment in time. If you're Preston, championship side, you see a young boy in goal, what are you going to do? And again, Arsenal are going to be aware of that. The coaching staff would be aware of that. The players will be aware of that. You're going to try and get on the keeper. You're going to try, you know, I don't like to use these terms, but bully him, right? So defense got to protect him a bit, but he's also got to stand up tall, collect from crosses and catch confidently. Timber, admittedly, I would have loved to have seen Timber's legs rested going into the Newcastle game, but Mikel Arteta knows more than me. Obviously, you know, for me, more than anything against Liverpool, I think Timber was one where, you know, you've just come back from an injury, you're knackered, probably getting cramp and all those kind of things. So hopefully he only plays an hour here. If I'm honest with you, Saliba, get some minutes. You know, you didn't play against Liverpool. That's fine. Kivior and Zinni, don't want to see that left-hand side too many times, do you, people? But yeah, they're going to get some minutes. Mikel Moreno, you know, again, any minutes he can get is great, and it allows us to rest Thomas Partey, who's had a great start to the season, and obviously Declan Rice. You'd imagine Moreno comes off at some point. But yeah, he gets some minutes. He's coming back from injury as well. Jorginho, bit of a forgotten man. Expect to see that. Hopefully we get to see some nice passes. We always want to see Ethan start. There you have it. Must admit, well, to be fair, you could have been you could have been surprised by any of the attackers who started, right, people. But I must admit, I'm a bit surprised Martinelli started, really. I thought Havertz might start. But Havertz is another one that, you know, you have to kind of rest where you can. Not expect Raheem Sterling's on the right hand side. I hope he has a great game, but Raheem Sterling on the right hand side, he's obviously a good winger. And, you know, if you can play on the left, you can play on the right. But it's a bit basic. Obviously, the drop off from Bukayo Saka is going to be mad anyways, but it's a bit basic, really, and truly. It's a bit predictable. To be fair, he has been done dirty in many aspects as well, people, to be brutally honest, because when he's come in, we haven't necessarily done well. But yeah, man, big up Bumpy Johnson. Appreciate you. See you in the comments of the Talk Sport video, man. Appreciate that. Marino, you know, again, Marino needs minutes. He needs minutes. Now, we've got to be cute and clever, but yeah, didn't have a preseason, mashed up his shoulder. Obviously, it's only now in the last couple of games he's getting significant minutes, you know, against Bournemouth. I think he did well against Liverpool. I don't want to go as far as to say he announced himself against Liverpool, but, you know, he had a great touch. He scored, big game as well, came out of it with a lot of credibility. The only thing that he done poorly, you know, was when Saka gave him the ball under no pressure, and it could have went left on another day with Saka. But yeah, man, I'm not really fussed about the lineup, really and truly. I'm naturally, with the amount of changes on paper, that is enough to get to get a result and play good football and do all of those things, with the greatest of respect to Preston. But when you start to break it down, I do think while on paper there's enough attacking-ish kind of players out there to entertain us, the fluidity isn't going to quite be there. Individually and collectively, players are at different levels. People don't really understand each other's game. Obviously, I want to see... Again, I know this is harsh and he's the youngest in the midfield, and I don't mean this in a harsh way, but I want to see Ethan conducting today, like really like authority, like an authoritative figure on the pitch in an attacking sense. Raheem Sterling, I want to see you do a thing. Gabriel Jesus, if you can't score against Preston, then I don't know what's going on. Martinelli, anytime you can get a goal with your inconsistent form is great. Am I reading too much into this, people? Yeah. And again, Timber, you know, we don't know. Benjamin White's apparently not in the squad due to load management or something of that ilk. Pause just in case. But so you'd imagine he'd be there against Newcastle, and you'd imagine you want to see Timber. Am I reading too much into this? In that the last two games, you know, that meant, not that this doesn't mean anything, but Shakhtar in the Champions League, Liverpool in the Premier League, big games. Lewis Skelly's come off the bench. Zinchenko's been nowhere to be seen. Bearing in mind he has had an injury, but Lewis Skelly's on the bench today, in which you thought he would probably start this game. No, I actually would put him right in my my preview. I put him right back and Zinchenko left back. So I would have had both of them out there. But is this a clue that Lewis Skelly could play at Newcastle away? That's a big game as well to start him. I have no doubts about his temperament and how he conducts himself. Obviously, he's young. There's trials and tribulations, like you probably saw for the goal we conceded against Bolton. Probably as well, I would say the Liverpool goal. The whole defense could have probably done better. We were caught on the transition. So yeah, man. Which round do we progress into if we win? Isn't this the last round of 16? So aren't we into the last 8 or something of that ilk, man? Newcastle away isn't going to be easy. They got Isaac. They got a bunch of good players. And really and truly, it's respectfully to Newcastle, it's the lesser known names you got to watch out for. You know, no one wants to play Newcastle over there. 12:30 kickoff. We're going to have to be sharp. We know what, regardless of their form, it's still going to be difficult. Yeah, quarterfinals. Shout out to Kay for that one. Big up yourself. So yeah, we'll be in the quarterfinals. And pardon me, let's be real. A trophy's a trophy. We know we've got bigger ambitions. We want to win Prems and Champs and FA Cups and the rest of it, people. But the League Cup, you're in it, you might as well try to go far. For me, you know, I don't know how many they won, but it feels like all the time Pep Guardiola's won this competition. It felt like Jurgen Klopp's won this competition a fair amount of times, or a decent amount of times, or at least a couple times. I think we could do with that, you know. Again, I don't think the players do. Do I think this competition is, you know, the biggest of importance to Arsenal, what's going to make or break the club season, etc.? Of course not, but we're in it to win it. collectively, a lot of you, well, a couple of our players have won various different honours at other clubs, and a couple have picked up an FA Cup here, but we ain't won nothing like that. So we can't turn our nose up at cups. So, you know, it's always nice to grab one as well, especially when you're there. So hopefully we can do such. Nice for the young players. And just in general as a club, definitely in my 29 years, we don't have the best of records in this competition. Like, it's filled with, well, definitely in the last 20 plus years, it's filled with more L's and more heartbreak. You know, Chelsea beat us up a couple times in the final. I'll never forgive Mustafi for when we played City in the final and he just stopped on the halfway line. And yeah, let's not go down that memory lane. Skelly on 12:30 kickoff at Newcastle. But hey, baptism of fire, sink or swim. Like, to be fair to you, as much as it is scary and it's to a degree going to make or break you, and it's a lesson you're going to learn, because they're not, you know, that's one of those typical Premier League games where they're telling foreign players what the Prem's about. We know what they've got in midfield. We know they're on. You know, the last couple of games have been quote unquote fairly heated. Arsenal, Newcastle, but if you're in the first team, you got to be ready at any given moment. And for Lewis Skelly, I'm sure, like Ethan, like, yeah, it's scary on one hand, but you, man, are not, they're not starved of minutes, but in the food chain at the bottom, they're the youngest sort of players. You just want to play. And really and truly, Lewis Skelly didn't look shit. He never looked shook at City away. You know, he already got 2 minutes. He's into it with Haaland. Respectfully to Newcastle, and obviously Newcastle's atmosphere is 10 times what the Etihad is, with the greatest of respect. If you can do it there, you can do it elsewhere, man. Amaron and Davies, don't get worried. Do you know what? Yeah, obviously they got Gamares and Isaac and all of these players. Yeah, for me, it's, I don't know why, but this ain't gonna make sense. It's Dan Burn, it's Harvey Barnes, it's Gordon quality as well. It's Gordon's not a lesser known name, but it's them kind of guys that will make something. Trippier's not even playing like that for Newcastle, is he? And if you're Newcastle, boy, you're looking at the one thing I would say is you're looking at Liverpool. The Liverpool game, you look at the Bournemouth game, but Arsenal set pieces, corners, 2 in 2 weeks. Can you make it 3 in 3? We all know Newcastle. I have to do it, Newcastle fans. You look get the referees, because, you know, I'm seeing goals disallowed. The balls are going out of the balls going off the pitch and goals are counting, but we've got a problem with VAR. It's all right, when, you know what I mean. When Joe Linton's, ironically, Newcastle's on brand. Yes, I'm going to be that guy. I do think us Arsenal fans cry about referees, but yeah, I'm going to be that. I'm going to be that guy. And this is just my fan logic coming out. It's just coming back to me. We got zanged Newcastle away for their goal that was allowed to stand it. I swear it went off. Raya got fouled. Gabriel got fouled. Now, when you see that, I'm just remembering Liverpool at the weekend. Like, oh, mate, forget about it. Lewis Skelly starting against Newcastle is something to read into. You never know. Maybe Mikel Arteta, again, just argument's sake, I don't even know if they're going to be fit, but he might be saying, you know what, Tomiyasu might be there. Calafiori might be there. Ben White is going to have tonight off, recover. Timber, give me a couple moments today. You're going to play against Newcastle. But maybe he's sitting there thinking, boy, I don't know what's going to happen at left back. Lewis Skelly might have to play. And that's what you got to do. You got to be ready. I think Lewis Skelly and Ethan, they've given a good account of themselves. I actually think Mikel Arteta is more likely to give Lewis Skelly a run of games than Ethan at this moment in time. Purely because if I'm not going to lie, if I'm Lewis Skelly, first thing, do the opposite to what Ainsley Maitland-Niles did. Don't go on Instagram and say you don't want to be a fullback. There's a road there. There's some game time for you in minutes, full stop. The manager clearly trusts you. He's put you on some tough games. Plus, if you look at it, again, these players might go, but they also might stay at the football club. You know, Kivior, you can play left back. You might cut. Maybe the club lose patience with Tomiyasu's injuries. Maybe the club say, you know what, Zinni, you're falling behind the pecking order in front of all the main guys, much less an academy product. You're on decent wages, 2 years left, not really trying to renew that. You could be gone. Now, you'd imagine the club would bring in another defender, people. And I must admit, as much as I think the defensive ranks are where we're the strongest if everyone's fit, lol, yeah. Based on what I'm seeing, I must admit, I would like Mikel Arteta and Edu to get the scout in. Can you bring me another versatile defender of the Calafiori Timber? Ideally, Tomiyasu ilk. Minimum, could we get another centre-half? I know I'm being a bit bougie, but maybe even a left-sided centre-half. So there will probably be another defender that's brought in. Smash the like button, people. But Lewis Skelly might be able to bag something. So, yeah, for Ethan, I think it's just timing. The one thing that I am shocked with Ethan, though, and listen, when you've regardless of what's made of how much Arsenal are paying, how much Chelsea are paying of Raheem Sterling's loan, Arsenal at the end of the day is still paying some P's. You still brought the guy in. You've got Gabriel Jesus on X amount of wages. Trossard's there, Martinelli and Saka's there. So away from just tactics and players' ability, there might be some political games that kind of result in why people play. But surely Ethan could grab minutes right wing when Saka's not there. Left wing, obviously, I'd prefer him in the 10 or on the right, but could grab that where Martinelli's concerned. Because, I mean, you go back to Wenger, you know, there were times Ramsey was, and I'm sure Wilshere, they were playing out wide, kind of learned the trade, and you know his future will go back into the middle. A bit like what you're seeing with Phil Foden, or have seen with Phil Foden. But Arteta knows more than me, man. Strong team though. Only Ethan is set for the young rest our bench starting players. I mean, ideally you would have liked a tiny bit more rotation, but I think we have to go strong. We have to respect the competition. We don't want to lose anyways. I feel the majority of those players starting out there, with the exception of a couple, you probably need to get some minutes, because where are they coming from? In a proper capacity, because unless your name's Martinelli, give or take, and Mikel Moreno, and by default Saliba, and I guess Timber as well. But there's no, you get where I'm going. There's no guarantee you're starting at Newcastle or you're playing against Chelsea or whatever. So they need minutes. Jorginho needs minutes. Zinni Defo needs minutes. Ethan, you want to just see him get minutes. Sterling, you need minutes. You got to make this loan or this time at Arsenal forever long it lasts, memorable. Martinelli surprises me, but that might be because, you know what, we don't really want to get Saka out there. No, we got significant minutes against Liverpool, but there was the backdrop of the injuries. In an ideal world, Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling, you lot need to bag. I'm going to be so shameless if Gabriel Jesus scores today, people. I'm just letting you lot know in advance, 100%. He's back. Who said that? Who are we talking about? Sterling got to lose weight. I don't know. I'll leave you lot to do the weight watching thing, man. I just think Raheem Sterling needs to get his confidence in. It's a double-edged sword for Sterling, because I want to be wrong. I'm not saying that we won't see Sterling score a winning goal or contribute significantly or have some better moments than he's had at this moment. But for me, when is it going to happen? Because it's only going to happen if there's significant injuries in terms of starting consistently, which respectfully to Sterling, God forbid, is not the case. So you're always going to get this occasional start, this 120, this little 90. So you're never really going to build up match fitness and get to show your best really at this club, are you? I'm not too sure. So are we really going to see anything of Raheem Sterling when we get away from what he looks like on YouTube and what he could be, and he's worked with Arteta, he's got a point to prove? Now, I'm not saying, at best right now, it's looking like you have to do what Trossard had to do, which is just, as harsh as it is, make an impact with any minutes you get, whether that's 1 minute or 10, man. So yeah, man. If Jesus doesn't score today, I don't know what to say. Really? When last did Jesus score, man? Like, really? Are we going to lose any sleep? I'm not. I invested heavily in Gabriel Jesus stocks at the start of the season, as you lot saw. I gambled more than I could afford. I put my mortgage on it. And boy, lost everything. It's all gone. I let Arteta, I gassed myself. I let my bias for Gabriel Jesus take control. I gassed myself. Arteta gassed me as well. Like he was saying, he's looking sharp in training. He looked good in pre-season. I'm sure there was link-up play with Kai Havertz and Trossard. He was looking hungry. Thought, yeah, we're back. He's going to prove the doubters wrong. DG, I told you so videos. I'm going to look like an oracle in that. Boy. You win some, you lose some. But when you lose, that's the thing. I rarely miss. But when I miss, I'll miss. I'll effing miss. Like Saka away at West Ham from the penalty spot. I have to do it to my star boy. I love him same way though. Damn. Jesus stocks in. Martinelli we're like this. We're like, in truth, we're like this. Some days it goes up, sometimes it goes down. That's my Martinelli stocks. Jesus, I lost it. I invested in Sterling a little bit. Boy, big up you lot with Kivio stocks though. Shout out you lot. Bad thing. I'm just saying, being devil's advocate, shout out Kivio. I'm just saying, who's more of a heavyweight, him or Lewis Skelly? Because Lewis Skelly's already made a name for himself. He's beefing Haaland and that. What's Kivio done? I'm just food for thought. It's a debate. Yo, DG, big up yourself every time. Stood your ground on Talksport, told guys about themselves. AK, appreciate that. Oh, it was the lion den, man. Like I said on the video, I'm sure it's like Declan Rice at Anfield, man. Bare mind games. It was good though, man. You know, the panel was good, man. It was good. They were good. They were proper nice to me, like before the video. And to be fair, that is a cut up clip from their social team. Because obviously it was about 6 hours. It was all the Sunday games. So yeah, there was a lot of good banter. Like, not gonna lie, it didn't, you know, it kind of not put me in a bad light, but obviously I've this Spurs and it's all kicked off from then. What they haven't shown is all day I'm getting them slide Arsenal digs, like they're onto it. Like there's a clip here, and I thought they'd pull it out. Yeah, I'm trying to get the footage. I said, I think they were telling me there's not a conspiracy. I'm not even a conspiracy against Arsenal people. Big them up. Like this is all in jest. Not even a conspiracy against Arsenal. I said on that video, yeah, and it's not been cut up. I'm just trying to get. I said I think it's not a coincidence. This level of incompetency is there by the referees, and basically, I think, you know, I basically said when you look at all the money in the game, you know, the forward thinkers in the game, what they want to do in the Premier League, and the Premier League for what its product is, you can't tell me this level of incompetent refereeing is anything but choice. You got the best players, best managers, best businessmen, biggest stadiums, this, that, the other. And you got these refs. Forget the Arsenal conspiracy every week in every game. I was told I was crazy. But yeah, it was a good laugh, man. You're moving bad. I saw JBR to be fair. DG, when are you going to change your name to Hollywood Gooner? When I see Hollywood money, man, you lot don't hit the like button, get the engagement moving mad. You lot just see me from across the road and do that. You lot, yeah, man. We're trying to get motion. Well, you're not helping. We're family. Smash the like button. Big up you lot on Twitch. You have a link to the game. Fortunately, but unfortunately for you, I don't. Fortunately for me, apparently it's on Sky, isn't it? I think you have to go to Sky X. I had to do a madness just before we went live. To be fair, I think Zinchenko's lost so much stock it from Arteta. Now, obviously, think about it. We've all played Football Manager, right? I know it's not the same. How many times, and definitely you lot that follow me on Twitch, how many times, yeah, throughout a season, there might be a period like a player might play rubbish and you just don't use them. You don't trust them for now, but across the season, you're going to have to utilize them again. I just don't think you're trusted, Zinni. Respectfully to Zinni, we have not been at our high standards defensively, and there's many questions around that and around our outlook defensively, yada, yada, yada. You can't be a good defensive team or have this defensive ethos with Zinchenko in the team week in, week out. And I think it's a trade-off. Like, I think the midfield is kind of getting sorted out. Still think we need a specialist, but when you're kind of getting more from your midfield, the pros to Zinni's game don't outweigh the cons. And yeah, Zinni at that inverted role in the middle and final third, and what the inverted role on paper is, and being another attacker and another midfielder, that was Zinchenko's bread and butter. He's become a fullback. But you look at Calafiori, you look at Timber, you look at these kind of players, and yeah, they might not be, you know, doing what Zinni's doing, but it's not that far off. And to be fair with you, pardon me, Zinni's passing and all that stuff's better, but I feel like we're more likely to score, or something's more likely to happen when we're playing Calafiori, because he kind of forces the issue a bit and he's a bit tenacious. And with Timber, obviously he's not Zinchenko level on the ball, but I just feel like he knows what he's doing. It's another safe pair of legs on the pitch. So yeah, man. DG future collabs with Abby. If she's down, why not? Big up Abby, man. No, she's a good sport, man. Abby's cool, like proper welcoming. Like, yeah, the good little banter and then back. And then again, they don't clip up the clips because there was many things we actually agreed on. But yeah, shout out Abby, man. I saw a super chat on AFTV that check my Instagram story. I hope Deluded, you know, just type that on Insta. I hope us as fans keep the same energy if we win and the ref has a rubbish game, not just when we drop points. I hear that. Blessings from Bromtown DG. It's kind of funny. No one sees Lewis Skelly's mistakes. I'm keeping my stock in the drain with Havertz and Kivior. I mean, with Lewis Skelly, I kind of allow him in it. Like, some of it is positioning. Like, some of it is it just happens. Like, obviously, as a team, the Liverpool one, obviously as a team, with that was, and this is why I get a bit annoyed when we're gonna go off in a side debate, people. Out of all the media talk and everything said about Arsenal, Liverpool, yeah, I think the media on both sides is dishonest because it's, you know, you're seeing time wasting, injuries, Arsenal going for the win. Make no mistake, some of these are fair talking points, but rather than talk about how Arteta, again, we didn't win, and this ain't no glazing for Arteta, but he said we'd be flying on Sunday, right? I wouldn't quite say we're flying, but we made a very good start to that first half. I do think Arsenal fans were exaggerating the injuries, but there was significant players missing and question marks around those that were there. We stifled Onslaught's midfield, something that is probably the one area that gets a lot of praise. They had to come back from behind. The one time I do think in the second half, a bit like Shakhtar, we sat off a bit and invited a bit of pressure. And I don't quite think we're at that same level we was defensively. And I definitely need a lot more in midfield, regardless of who's out there. But when we gambled in the second half, that's where we paid the price. Lewis Skelly's tried to find Martinelli. I can't like Kanate is read you like a book all day. You need to be a bit smarter. Trent's done what Trent, Salah, Nunez and everyone else is involved. But Trent and Salah have done what they did. And to be honest with you, Liverpool scored their moments. Like, it's a great, but we forced Liverpool. Like, let's be honest, like Liverpool fans have to be honest. Like, they were quite poor on the ball, really and truly. Trent made the difference and he forced his issue, but they were poor. There's just long balls. And that obviously, the long ball from Van Dijk obviously led to the corner. I think Partey did well. I don't think Kai Havertz in particular did well from the defensive corner. And I might be a bit harsh on Partey, but Van Dijk's your man, in it, or the one you're marking. He's obviously scored. So, and there were moments where Liverpool could have taken their chances. Bottom line is, I don't feel they talked about it enough from a tactical point of view and where both teams go from there. But that happens with Lewis Skelly. Some of it's going to happen playing as a fullback. Some of it's because you're young. I think the thing with Lewis Skelly, and for me, is at least he's going to learn from it. With the greatest of respect to Zinchenko or Kivio, you lot are too old for that, really. And we've seen the interviews and he says, I need to improve defensively. I need to do this, that, and the other. And as I always say, I actually think Zinchenko's improved defensively. I think he's twice the player defensively over the couple of years. The problem is, this is where the improvement is. This is the level. It does not matter. And to be honest with you, Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus, for whatever circumstances, smashed the like button, kind of find themselves, well, apart from the trophies, find themselves in the same kind of situation they had at City, where, you man can get games. You're part of the squad. You're not bad players, but can't really rely on you guys like that, man. See you at Anfield to take the point. The look on DG's face on TalkSport when Salah bagged the equaliser. Do you know what it is, Marcel? It's just like the City game, like, it's there. And then, like, 6 points off your rivals, it would have been so calm. And then, yeah. But like I said, man, like, and Marcel, that's what annoys me about this whole Arsenal need to attack more. Definitely at times we could go for it a bit more. But when let's assume we came out the blocks firing in that second half, we might have put Liverpool to bed, because whenever we did go forward, we looked all right. But equally, we get into a transition fight against the numerous players they get. We lose, they call us naive, they say we've got more game management. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, unless you win the game, innit, really. I do wish we didn't gamble on that occasion, though. Maybe a bit of naivety, and whatever way you shape it now, make no mistake, it would have been lovely to beat City. There's many talking points. Liverpool the same. If we didn't lose, and you throw in we beat Spurs, the big games we've been quote unquote okay, or we've left with something to fight. You could even say throw Villa into that. I feel it's kind of the case last season with Arsenal in that. And again, it's that cliche saying there's no easy games in football and all that kind of jazz. But it's been the games that should be one-way traffic that have been again, I'd say the warning signs were probably there 4 or 5 games into the season, because David Raya kept being our man of the match. We're seeing David Raya too much this season. By default, David Raya used to be the lowest rated player on the pitch purely because he had nothing to do. We beat Southampton and we beat Leicester, but yeah, we got out there, got the 3 points. Boy, and whatever way you shape it and whatever happened, if we just look at the cold evidence, 2 points dropped against Liverpool, 2 points dropped against City, 2 points dropped against Brighton, 3 points dropped against Bournemouth. You need to chase these back now and go on a run, really. That's it. So, yeah, man. Chenky, appreciate you because you was part of my stream earlier. I can't lie, we were poor in the first half. You remember the better team in that half, but overall, I think it was a fair result. I think a draw. Yeah, man. Anytime there's been 4 goals in the game, neither team's done well enough, innit? Like they always say. Well, really, one goal, you concede 1, you can do something. You concede 2, you can still do something, but very rarely do you deserve to win the game. But, all 4 goals could have been avoided. I think Liverpool's still in the title race. I think they're flying under onslaught. Marcel's not saying this or whatever, but I just feel a bit like when Arsenal were firing, is that the media, more than Liverpool fan base or Arsenal fan base, whatever, they kind of make out, man, they're invincible and that. but there's question marks really. So I think it was a good clash, man. I think both teams are kind of similar level, but the only winners from last weekend is Man City because they're not even playing amazing. The difference is they're just picking up results. So yeah, we'll do battle at Anfield. Oh Lord. I said this last year and the year before and probably the year before that, but if we don't win at Anfield this year, we're never winning again, man. Oh, I'm even still scared to go to Old Trafford. I know United have been rubbed and knowing now our luck, they're going to probably get a manager bounce. But yeah, Amarin's a good gaffer. I mean, he beat us when he was sporting, but unfortunately, the minute he signs that paper and says, I'm Man United gaffer, boy, you're rubbish. I need to see Jose Mourinho stuff. Don't think I haven't been clipping up stuff where they're saying they believe he's the new special one. I hope he's more AVB than Jose, but yeah, Arsenal B team almost beat Liverpool A team. Yeah, that's cool, but we're not going to be the first team that's had a week inside and almost / pulled off a result, and we didn't, did we? Like, it would have been good though to beat City and Liverpool, like take points off your rivals, and it would have been good for morale. Don't get twisted. I still think that I do think there are encouraging signs to take from the City game and things we could have done better, and likewise against Liverpool. But again, as much as I believe that, and I think there's a lot to be positive about this club, we are now in that realm. I mean, we've always been in it. We're a football team, but we're in that realm of it's just the cold hard facts now is just about results. You lot can have your opinion. I can have my opinion. We can think the club's doing all right. It's not doing enough. If we want to win leagues, it's results thing now. Like you just have to get the results, and we need to go on a run. We need to come into that January period still kind of having these talking points. And if I'm honest, we're still kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. I think we can challenge. I hope we can win it. I would have been a lot more confident and bolder in my claims if we did what I would have liked to have seen happen in the summer, which not knocking our summer business, but considering, you fought City twice now, last day of the season last year. We could have done what I'm about to say and it still might not have banged, because United signed stars. But for me, we 2 years in a row should have sat there and said, you know what, nothing to do with Kai Havertz. You're still part of this striker thing now. Yeah, you tried to get Sesko, but whether it's Sesko, Gyökeres, Isak, we're doing that. Central midfield, big up Moreno, but maybe devil's advocate, there's that long-term midfield maestro. Again, good in the defensive depths and it's being tested now, but did we really improve our depth to fight on all fronts? We said the same thing, not the summer that just went, the summer before. So we have to see, man. But I'd say the best thing is there's more to come, because I don't think at one point this season we've been at our sparkling best. Like, if I'm honest with you, there's been certain moments, but the only time I've not given flowers to the team, but I'm like, yeah, decent, is the Man City game when we got back in it, and obviously the second half. That's the one for me this year. I was like, all right, cool. Everyone else, you've done better, you've done worse, really. And I'll big up them for Spurs as well. That was professional, got held them up, but yeah. Missing Allison. Didn't test Kelly enough. DG, what's his best attributes for when we get Gyökeres? He's rubbish. I'm on to him already. I can't lie. I think he's a perfect striker for Mikel Arteta. I don't know if he'll score them goals in the Prem, but I think he's good with his back to goal. I think he works the channel. I think he's got a good technical level. I think he's got a different range of finishes. I think he's a good player and a rare miss from Rare, man. Why do you, man, take the lead and just sit back? I'm not against that, because that's for me signs of being a professional team. I do agree there are times that just because you got one don't mean you smell blood. I give us a bit of slack for the Liverpool game because like I said, the one time we gambled, we got shagged. We shagged ourselves. And I just feel the players didn't really feel like Arteta said, we lack courage. And I'm not even blaming the players, because you look left, you look right, you're seeing bare youth, man. It's a bit of a mad back four. You know what it would be to lose the game. But I just think the only issue with Arsenal doing that is we was doing that a lot last season. Like, I don't know, not saying you, but I don't know why people acting new. We was doing that last season. I think the difference is we was a lot better in the final third, which you see, and we ain't done at the moment. And we were cleaner defensively. I know at one point, I think before this international break or the other one, I did a video and I think we conceded whatever point we conceded 6 goals. We had the same amount of goals at that point. So all goals could be avoidable, but I just think we haven't defended well enough. I don't. I think the last 2 weeks we haven't been terrible, but the last 2 weeks from set pieces, the Leicester ones, the build up to the Leicester ones as well, the Southampton one, yeah, not really happy, man. You do invite pressure. So I guess it's just about that balance, man. But again, I do think we're damned if we do, damned if we don't. And you know what they say: if you can't win, don't lose. I do think first, if I had to look at it first off, hey, there is the biggest of spiders. Oh my god! Oh my god! You're gone! You're gone! You're gone! Where's the tissue? Oh my god! One sec, people. I need to dispose of this. This is our madness. There was no way I was letting you live. You're going crazy. Let me close my window as well. You're going mad. That is crazy. One sec. Shit, man. Better you than me, man. Shouldn't have come in, man. Probably got a family in that is peak. Boy, boy, there's a spider without a daddy. Shit. Just broke up with my girl today. We better win this game. One guy in bed with big man tears. You be alright, man. We've all been there. You be alright, man. Hey, don't you dare cry. You gonna let gal draw tears from your face? Type in stoic on Google, my guy. We've all been there. Charge it to the game, man. Let the pain hit and hit. Don't fight the pain. Embrace the pain and move forward, man. Every day will get better, man. Every day will get better. Just work on yourself, man. DG, my baby girl was just born feeling blessed. Arsenal better win. Big up yourself, T, on behalf of everyone, man. Congratulations on your little one and your baby girl, man. Hey, that's her madness. I definitely don't want them to lose, mate. Pray for the brother who lost his girl. You be alright, man. You tough, right? People lose their girl every day. Remember, there was life before her and life about her. Trust me, I know how it feels. I'm making this hard easy. Bro, some man don't come back from heartbreak. I know guys that are tough as old boots. I've seen them go through the most. It happens. It happens. All you got to do is, probably know why in your heart that it didn't happen. Maybe there's things she could have done better. Maybe there's things you couldn't. Just be the best of yourself, man. They always circle. Trust me, they always circle back. They always circle back. But don't be the same person. Be better. Embrace the pain, man. Embrace the unknown, my guy. One lost the girl, one gained the girl. Life is beautiful at times. It's the pendulum shift. And that's right on brand, because you see, that'll be you, man. Did you tell my man whatever he does, don't do a top blue? Plenty more fish in the sea. Exactly, but I can't lie. You don't want to. At the time, you don't want to hear that. You don't. You just want that one. You don't want to hear it. Martinelli was poor, lost the ball too easily, and then Liverpool killed us on the counter-attack for the second goal. Martinelli, I'll be real. I do think some fans are doing a lot watching the game again. But it's the intelligence thing for me for Martinelli now. You know Konate is stronger than you. Like, Konate had a great game. I think he was better than Van Dijk. I actually think he had the boss of a performance. But I want to see a bit more intelligence, because if that was Trossard in some of those situations, I'm not saying Trossard would have destroyed Konate, but there's a bit more intelligence behind what he's doing. You know the guy's strong. Stop giving him chances to come across you with his body and outmuscle you. Do other things, really. So I don't think that was there. Like, I feel we could have, I think Trent actually switched off initially when Martinelli got the ball, and Konate was good, but Konate actually is probably the reason they scored. But they got to do better. He's got to do better, man. You've got to hold the ball better there. And I'm not saying I'm blaming him for the goal, but it's moments of that ilk, man. DG held it down on his ones on TalkSport. I rate it. Big moves, bro. You deserve the recognition. Keep up the good work. Appreciate that. And shout out to TalkSport. But listen, now, there was no way I was getting rubbed out. When I watched the voice change, I was looking, I was like, national TV. My mum held me in her belly for 7 months. I was premature. Like, I can't go through life to be taken for a prick. No, no, I'm not getting mad up here. I'm saying exactly what I want to say. But yeah, man, it was great content. Tom, waste, man. I think we have become too accustomed to Saka's brilliance. We need to deep. He's just come back from injury, recovering to fitness, and dropped a gem of a performance on Sunday. It's the star boy, innit? It's a tough one where, you look at Liverpool over the years, they've had Mane and other guys, but Salah's always been the one. So, like, you're so brilliant, you're going to have to be relied on. But it'd be nice to have someone that, for me, get on the left-hand side, get strong numbers like Saka as well, man. I think if we had that, I would want a striker as well, but I'd be a lot more comfortable with Kai Havertz up front. Not that Kai's done anything. It's just we've definitely got the capacity to share goals. We've proven that. You know, Trossard got double figures last year. Kai did as well, second half of the year. Martinelli, not for a while, but shown he could score goals. Jesus can get into those positions. But anyway, Saka is the only one you could bet on. He's done it year after year. He's the only one you can sit there in August and say, for goals and assists, Saka's going to be there. And ultimately, goals and assists win games. So being able to decide that could, to a degree, decide how you win games. And if you win games. Boy. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Proud of myself? No. I'm therefore thankful. I'm thankful for the opportunity and all that, but I wouldn't say proud. I wouldn't proud that I didn't get rubbed out, but I wouldn't say proud. I wouldn't say proud. I should be. I wouldn't say proud. Job's not done. Not achieved nothing. Yo, my bro, big up yourself, man. Ethan, Sterling, Jesus, and Zinchenko in for a 9 out of 10 performance tonight. I expect to see that with the greatest of respect to Preston. If you lot can't turn up today, there's serious issues. When is this kicking off? 7:45. Yeah, cool. Shouldn't the coverage on Sky start now then? What's going on? What's going on? Would you take Cunha from Wolves? Good player, but nah, I'm not really on it, if I'm honest with you. I kind of want a difference maker. Jota, is always missing, can't get 30 apps in all comps 4 years in a row. Injuries are the only thing that shags him, man. Jota's a quality player. I mean, we've seen him back against us a lot of the time. The positive thing about this season so far is we haven't been firing on all cylinders. Better is yet to come. That could be a blessing. That could be a curse. Hopefully the club show us that it's a blessing. And I just want to see us get back to basics, if I'm honest with you. As I said, I think the defensive standards have dropped. I mean, I'm not really impressed with what we're seeing in the final third. Don't get twisted. There's been some moments, and obviously Bukayo Saka has been at the vast majority of them, but there's a lot to come in it. I guess it kind of is very different. No two seasons are alike, but you could say it mimics last season in that, you know, this time last year we was hardly happy with ourselves in the final third. I don't know if we're going to Dubai in December or if we're going to Dubai in December, but maybe history could strike twice, man. Where's Tommy? Should we sell him? Tommy Asu, man. I am getting to that point, man. I love the guy as a footballer. He's a key player, but he never see you really and truly, man. If you don't like the stream, you think Nicholas Bentner is better than Ronaldo. Appreciate that apartment of defense. What a way. Rude out DG playing the same 11. He was Ten Hag in disguise, enabler. Man, you're not playing today. Who are you lot playing? Actually, well, I'm watching it on the TV. I was going to watch this game on the stream and watch Spurs versus City, but, you know, Spurs are going to bend over backwards for City. You'd imagine there'll be rotations in that game on that. Gyökeres flopped in the Championship and people think he's going to be a hit in the Prem. Pretty harsh, man. Did he? And didn't he get that move to Coventry off the back of doing it? Get the move to Sporting off the back of what he was doing for Coventry? I think that's a bit harsh. I don't think he'll be doing what you know, them crazy numbers. And even if you sign for Arsenal right now, again, it's not like we're creating a million chances and you can look at Arsenal and say, you know what, you need a striker. We're not exactly doing that. So whether it's Gyökeres, whether it's Havertz, we're not really creating much, are we? Yeah, from a set piece or Saka might drive a ball to the back post. But beyond that, not really seeing much. The only thing that gives me solace is the fact he doesn't have 90 minutes of football in his legs. So we'll have to see Skelly at some point or another. Yeah, you never know, though. You might, in theory, Nichols could play fullback. He even could come on and Kivior could go over there, but it would be nice to see Lewis Skelly. Some fans are just putting all the blame on Martinelli. What do you expect from a fourth division player in the Brazilian league who cost less than £8 million 4 years ago? Arteta believes in him. Yeah, I hear that, but I just think he needs to improve a bit. Again, it's more the decision making. Pardon me. Appreciate that, my dude. DJ Arteta is giving Sterling, Jesus, Kivior and Zinni the opportunity to remain at the club come January. Also, no excuses to throw any chance of silverware this time around. To be fair with you, would Kivior, Zinchenko, Jesus, would Arsenal sanction any of those departures in January? Appreciate that, Johnny. God forbid, but if Timber gets injured today, what would you say to Arteta? What's going on, Gaff? Like, you reserve the right to do what you're doing with your team, but I don't know any more than Arteta, but Lewis Skelly could have played right back. But again, It might not be the biggest game on our calendar list, but if we want to go through in a cup, you have to kind of reserve your right to play a strong team. So yeah, I don't think Timber's got 90 minutes, and I think I speak for everyone where we hope he comes up unscathed. When I searched DG Talksport, a clip of you showed up making a tackle in the mud. Well, fair enough. Leicester 6 point or relegation. Fair enough. How do you feel about Tierney coming back into the squad, Eric? Good question, Eric. I feel sorry for Tierney because I actually feel if you were fit, we all know he got injured. That's why he's still at the club. But I feel if he was fit, there could have been some opportunities, probably against Bolton, and to come off the bench, especially with how some of the games have gone. If he gets fit, you've probably got until January. But I'd imagine for Tierney, for his agents, for Arsenal, for Mikel Arteta, they're probably at some point you're just going to go in January. Sell Tommy Asu and get Hatto. I'd be on that, but can Hatto play all across the back four? He can play centre half and left back. Tommy can play left, right back, and centre half. So I'm on it though. People soon have to go through your agent to speak to you. Allow it, man. I don't have an agent. Where's this nonsense? Strong team. Also, Newcastle played a strong team against Chelsea. I mean, I'd say, provided everything goes the way us Arsenal fans want to see here, you can kind of live with it, really, because Rice, Saka, Partey, Havertz, they're on the bench. It'd be nice if a couple of those names I said didn't play at all, but we don't know how this game is going to go, folks. DG, we should get Timber's brother, Quinton. I think he's meaty. Neto is cup-tied. Setford we bought from Ajax. Who is Setford? No, Neto. Setford, like someone said, the lad we bought from Ajax. Gyökeres quite literally has carried both Coventry and Sporting. People just talk rubbish. Gyökeres was a ball at Coventry. I wanted him at Arsenal since he was at Coventry, and Sporting got him. Gyökeres didn't flop. I'm from Cov. Him and Hamar was their best players and nearly got them promoted. Fair play. Wait, should we see who Preston are playing? They could actually be starting Sam Greenwood, who, we bought from Sunderland, who was at our academy for a couple of years and then cut out. Let's see who they're going with. Kesler Hayden, that's a fullback. He's actually a very attacking fullback. Greenwood, they're the only players I know, people. I'm not going to sit here and cap to you, but yeah, that's Bolton's lineup. What's going on TV? Is this really working? Oh, why did I touch that? Sky Sports, you're saying you're showing it. Are you really showing Arsenal versus Preston? I hope you are. There's less than 15 minutes until kickoff, so I really hope you're not lying. Coventry in relegation zone. Spare a thought for Luton, speaking of the relegation zone. Like, Luton obviously got relegated from the Premier League, and if they don't get their act together, there's a big chance they'll be in League One next season. Is Arteta too defensive? Should he focus more on offense? People say that, but year in, year out, we've scored more goals. We've scored more goals than we have the previous year. Still scored a lot of goals this year. I do think I will give Mikel Arteta the excuse of there is injuries, and because we're probably not been at our best in an offensive sense, we'll probably just double down on what we're half good at defensively, which needs to go up. But yeah, man, let's be honest. Like, if I go away from all the tactical stuff and all that, like as a fan, good defensively, it just seems like we'll defend and we'll just take our chances from dead balls and set pieces and individual moments, which I guess has been sustainable for this point, but would like to see a bit more attacking. But it's a trade-off. Like I said earlier, like I do agree with a lot of the talk around Arsenal attacking more in the second half against Liverpool. But had we have done this flying forward thing and lost, what are people going to say? We didn't lose, so I'm not happy because I would have loved to have won. And I actually feel on the balance of how the game actually went. You could argue Liverpool were there for the taking to a degree, but is what it is. I'm not copping out because I said I would have loved to have won, but I would have taken a point before the game. But yeah, you do wonder, man. It's in the same way I do wonder if we did attack a bit more in the second half, would it have become a shootout or would we have scored a couple of goals against City? Had it have stayed with 11 men, what happens there? Ultimately, this is all hypotheticals. We can only deal with reality, but would like to see that really. Yeah, and I think our midfield, I wonder what our midfield actually looks like next season, because I don't know if Partey is going to be here. I don't know how Arteta sees Moreno. Is he a starter? Is he a rotation option? Not having Odegaard isn't helping. He always demanded the ball and was the first one we looked to get the ball to, which is true. And you are right, we are missing him. But I also feel even when Odegaard was here and everyone was here, we were hardly at our attacking best or anything near it. But there was definitely more patterns of play and I must admit, man, memories are fading of what Odegaard passing the ball to Saka down that right-hand side looked like, man. I don't know. I feel like Jesus getting goals today. It'd be nice for him to get a hat-trick, man. Be nice for him to score. It'd be nice for... Listen, I don't care who scores, how we score, just that we do it. But it'd probably be nice for Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus in particular. Gabriel Jesus probably the biggest case, really and truly, because he hardly helped himself against Bolton. I could be wrong. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Smash the like button, people. But did not... I swear Havertz come off the bench against Bolton and scored. And Jesus had a lot of chances. I think people are very harsh on Jesus against Shakhtar. But unfortunately for Gabriel Jesus, it's another chance he didn't bag. And you got to remember, he still captained our team on occasions. I just think it's getting to the point where, bro, you're wasting away, man. But yeah, people, smash the like button. You haven't given any predictions. I'm gonna go with 4-1 Arsenal. No, 4-0. Big up Preston. They probably will score. In that 4-1, we got a young goalie. Are you working? Okay, it really is on TV. This is nice. 4-0 Ethan to bag. Be lovely for the Highlanders. Be lovely for Lewis to Skelly to bag as well. We got 4-1s. Would Zinni fit better if we played him in a different role or if we were more offensive? Probably. Like, you know, there's valid claims in why don't we play Zinchenko in midfield? But I always say, and Pep Guardiola knows a lot about football. Arteta Shoney knows a lot about football. Neither played him in midfield organically. And you could argue, if you go to sleep at fullback in the middle of the park, especially in a Mikel Arteta system where it's so structured and you can't really have a lapse in concentration and we like to press high, Zinni's not really the guy, if I'm honest with you. Aisha said, yeah, I agree, DG 4-0. So everyone seems a bit bullish. 2-0 Arsenal, 4-1 Arsenal. DG thoughts on Rodrigo, Ballon d'Or, Vinny being robbed, in my opinion. Can I say one thing, yeah? And I did a video on this. Make sure you're subscribing on my second channel. There's all this talk about Vinicius Jr. being robbed of the Ballon d'Or. Has anyone not spoken about Carvajal? Yes, I'm a Sunday League fullback, so I'm going to push the agenda, but Carvajal had a valid claim. Obviously, Vinicius is the best player in the world, did it in the Champions League, but when you look at across the whole of last season, and I can't lie, you look at Rodri, even though Rodri isn't a wow kind of player, Rodri's probably done a bit more over the campaign. Less highlighty moments, but when you actually look at it, like I saw a Twitter thread about it. I wish I could find it. It's like, ooh, really? I do think Real Madrid are sour, though. I think Vinicius sour, Real Madrid sour. Kind of love it, really, the petty levels. Like, what's the point turning up if I'm not getting my award? What's going on here? Okay, we're back. So you could say Vinicius robbed, but I can't say Rodri doesn't deserve it. I personally think Carvajal, Champions League and Euros. And I'm not being funny. Everyone can talk about the Real Madrid Champions League, which you can't neglect or play down for a second with Vinicius. What happened in Copa America? Because Rodri can say, fair enough, I didn't win champs. I won the Premier League. And he did miss a penalty, to be fair. Did you? What was the last FA Cup final? But either way, he won the Prem and he did it in the Euros. Wasn't he in team of the tournament or player of the tournament or something as well? Vinicius didn't do nothing in Copa America. So yeah, man. Preston sit just above relegation in the Championship 2-0 Arsenal, which gives you, pardon me, a lot of optimism. But at the same time, a bit like us at times, when you're stinking up the place in the league, a cup competition can be welcome release, really and truly, to a degree. And to be honest, if your season's been woeful, not to big up Arsenal or mock Preston, would it be fair to say this will be one of the biggest fixtures that they'll have at their stadium, so the fans can get up for it? It's going to be a typical game, and it's a good. This is why I would have loved Lewis Skelly to play, really, like Ethan. It's a good baptism of fire for us. We need to set the tone. If you're Preston, bro, you want to ask questions of Setford. You dead balls in the box. Ask questions of Setford. Zinchenko will cause us to succeed. We've got 5-2s. If we ain't smashed the like button, what are we doing? Everybody, where does Pogba end up? Pogba goes Saudi, man. DG, what is the reason Neto's not playing? Because he played in the cup for Bournemouth before we got him on loan. Big up my guy Tariq Talks. Hey, make sure you're free on Saturday, man. Let's get a fan show going after the Newcastle game. How are you feeling about the lineup? Biggest surprise for me, Setford. I thought Arteta would say, Raya, you're good to go out there, but he's clearly got faith in Setford. Fair play. Somewhat surprised Timber starting, if I'm honest, but fair enough. Strong lineup, cup game, respect the opposition and respect the competition that we're in. Expected to see Zinni, expected to see Kivior, expected to see Saliba, to be fair. Probably expected to see Jorginho. Moreno, fair enough. I thought Declan Rice might get the duty to go out there and do that. And then you knew what time it was with the front four. We all want to see Ethan. Martinelli took me by surprise, to be fair. Maybe Trossard could have been the one, but Martinelli's got energy. And to be fair with you, Martin, the front three, you want them to scumbag some goals. Well, the front four, we'd all love Ethan to score. But Gabriel Jesus, out of every attacking player on that pitch, you need to score the most. You actually need to score the most, I think, for yourself. Martinelli, the inconsistencies still remain. And for Sterling, it would be nice, man. Like, I would love to see, obviously, even if Sterling plays out of this world, it's Preston with the greatest of respect. But I'd love to sit here as Arsenal fans and say, oh, do we start Sterling? We have not said that at one point. Pencil that in, man. 1-1 Pens. Stop all of that. We're not going to Pens today. DJ, if Arsenal draw, is there a second leg? Nah, ain't this straight. You got to do your thing today, man. Carvajal captain both Madrid and Spain. Exactly. And I'm sure if I went back in time, Carvajal's probably got minutes. So yeah, all this talk around Vinicius and Rodri, like nobody's hailing up Carvajal. Us fullbacks, man, very underappreciated. Ethan will score a brace and Arteta will reward him by benching him until after the international break. I don't think he's starting at Newcastle. It would have been nice to see Ethan start when we was playing Southampton, Leicester and those kind of games. But when he's a regular in the team, we won't, well, we will, but we won't care about these moments, man. Just got to remain patient. I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't go to an award show if I'm not winning anything. Quite ignorant. If I'm Real Madrid, yeah, cool. I'm a star. I can avoid you, but anyone else is a bit thingy. Got 112 likes. Appreciative to you lot. Can we get to 200? The Arsenal team are walking out here. It's a lovely pre-game jacket. And I must admit, the away kit is growing on me. Not going to lie, I think this is going to be a tougher game than a lot of us expect. Early doors. Be nice to get a goal in the first 7 to 10 minutes. DJ out here doing the Lord's work. I try, man. Appreciate that, man. Deepdale isn't an easy place to play. Look at it. It's Preston. It's middle of nowhere. And if you're them, you just simply want to make it extremely difficult for us. Why? Come on. Why is Sky freezing? Okay, we're back. Come on, Sky. Sort it out. FBFC. What else have you got? Again, be nice for Jesus to score, but just wait and see with that guy now, man. Really. It's literally wait and see. As I said, Arsenal 4. For me, anyways, I'm going Arsenal 4, Preston 1. Sam Greenwood to get the goal. Kickoff is imminent, folks. Hopefully, it's a standard day at the office. Is it ever easy when it's our stole? Naturally, I don't know why, but I always get nerves before a game and they're starting to settle in. Not necessarily scared, but it's like, let's go, man. It's time. It's time, folks. Big up DG, is it me? But I get excited when Ethan is playing. Let me remove the screen. I think everybody does. Naturally, he's an exciting talent. Pardon me, and you know, other clubs gas up their young players. They end up getting sold to Nottingham Forest. They end up stinking up the place and going on loan to Chelsea. All these wingers that got compared to Bukayo Saka, where are they now? We really produce star boys. You're seeing what Smith Rowe's doing at Fulham. Couple years, the Ethans, the Max Dolmans, and any other Haaland demon there is. Looks like Ethan and Sterling are in deep conversation. You know what I'm calling it? Ethan setting up Raheem Sterling today, people. He's setting up Raheem Sterling today, 1,000,000%. Come on, boys, man. Standard there at the office. Jesus road to 15 goals. You really got to be deluded if you thought Gabriel Jesus was getting 15 league goals. Or 15 goals. I think I might have said league goals, but let's go all comps, man. The Jesus stocks are in the bin. It's a good run out for Tommy Setford because I don't know how close he actually is to the fans at Preston, but you know, naturally, pardon my language. you're going to sit there and like, if you're behind Tommy and he can hear you and you're a Preston fan, you're going to sit there and say, yo, shit, goalie's a shit. Tommy Setford, speaking of him, has gone long. Go on, Jesus. That's ours, ref. It's def or not. Throw into Preston. It's going to be a good day out, man. It's going to be a good day out, man. Only 83 likes. So you think Nicholas Bentner is better than Vinicius? YouTube seems hard work, but DG is constant without any breaks in his business. Large up. Appreciate that. 2-1 to us. These man will be doggied, boy. You got to respect the underdogs. They've got nothing to lose. Even these lot. What's the first significant pass you lot have seen? They tried to hit it over the head of Zinchenko. It's a tough day for Zinni out there as well. On a footballing front, you can run riot, but you're someone that's going to get targeted. Preston must be freezing. Martinelli's got the gloves out. But to be fair, when you're from Brazil, England's going to be cold, especially up them sides. Preston have a throw-in. When you're ready, ref. Enough. Well, is that our throw? It's going to be one of those games when they're going to try and disrupt our rhythm, the little rhythm that we have, considering all the changes. Zinchenko to take this throw-in. Come on, boys. Let's see 10 passes. Ethan goes all the way back home. Kivior. Setford, come on, quickly. Timber once. Didn't need to go to Saliba there, but he's found Saliba. William Saliba. Kivior. Must admit, again, it's only 90 seconds into the game, but you can see Preston, they're bringing energy. They're quite compact and condensed. It's not going to be easy. The best thing we can do is not force it, but get that goal early doors. Zinchenko. Feels like I ain't seen Zinchenko play football for a minute, if I'm completely honest with you. Oh, what's going on here? Have we frozen? What's going on here, Google? What the hell? What's going on here? This is jarring, man. What's going on? The browser's froze. What's going on here? Get my other laptop and see what's going on. Well, if you can still hear me, Gabriel Jesus. What is going on? What the hell is going on? Oh my days. Fully just frozen. What is going on? For fuck's sake. So good for a sec. So good for a sec. All right, we're back. What the hell happened there? Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties. You can see I went on my other laptop. My browser just froze. But I think we're back now. So, yeah, apologies about that, people. Let's get back. What score do you have for tonight? I think I went with 4-1. Forgive me if I'm wrong and I changed my mind, but I'm pretty sure I went with 4-1. Now that we're back, we can commentate on the game. Raheem Sterling's shirt's being pulled, but he's done well to keep the ball. He's found Ethan. I called it. Ethan is going to set up Sterling at some point. Timber could be in it. Sterling, hit it. Hit it with your left peg. Preston have just got out of that. No foul. Don't foul them. Don't foul him. No foul, ref. Martinelli on the ball. Please get your head up. Please get your head up. Unlucky. Unlucky. It just felt like we could have done something there. Zinchenko. First time we're really and truly into Preston's half. Well, box better yet. Saliba. And to be fair, it's going to be one of those games. Ethan's going to have to get into the pockets. Jorginho the same. It's a stubborn unit here from Preston early doors. Timber. Jurien Timber. Saliba. You know, do you bank on Zinchenko a bit more, having the freedom to roam and do all that passing stuff? Here he is on the ball. It's back here with Timber. Timber's touch isn't the best. Does he win a free kick? I'm not going to lie. I think Timber's fortunate to win a free kick there. I do think there was a bit of a foul, but not enough. I think we got away with one there. I think he got away with an extra touch there. If this is on Sky, I don't see it. You got to press the red button and go to Sky X. Appreciate that, sweet. William Saliba, 5 minutes on my TV. Zinchenko, first time into Jorginho. Jorginho gives it back to him. To be fair, early doors, Preston are snapping at our heels. Jorginho just sent someone for a bagel, but he's going to have to pass it. He's charging down the left wing. That's very smart play from Jorginho, of all people. He knows he can't go anywhere, and he's bought a free kick there, if I'm completely honest. Bit like what you saw a few moments earlier of Timber. Sterling doesn't look fit. He looks a bit heavy. That seems to be public opinion, and it probably is. And when is he going to be fit? Because, you know, how many cup games are there? How many times are you going to get significant minutes? Jesus. Good play from us there. Zinchenko, do you want a million years on the ball? Almost loses it. Jorginho. We're going to have to be patient. I know I keep saying this, but we're going to have to be patient. Look at that stubborn unit from Preston. Something's going to have to force the issue. Martinelli. Jesus. Still in front, though. I know I'm a bit frustrated as a fan. You just want to see goals quick and early, but we're going to have to be patient. And this is where you want to see a bit of attacking intent from us, if I'm completely honest. So, yeah, hit the red button. I think I did it on Sky main event, and you'll be all right. Baggy touch from Ethan. Has he still kept the ball? He's fighting, though, and we've won it back. Ethan could be in here. Ethan, could you have released it earlier? Ethan. Martinelli, first time into Zinchenko. Jorginho. Come on, boys. Can we get a shot off? It's all on the edge of their box. Timber trying to force the issue. The 1-2 with Ethan hasn't worked. Jesus has picked up the pieces. To be fair, big up Gabriel Jesus. He's found Raheem Sterling on this right-hand side. Come on, Sterling. Come on, Sterling. Sterling, what's this? What's this? You still got the ball. What's this? I mean, we still kept it. No foul, ref. Ref, come on! They're championship side. It's not foul. Sterling, come on, man. Too many touches, bro. Too many touches. To anyone on Sky, it's on Sky Plus. If you press the house button, literally a house on the remote, it will show a list of all the games. Fair enough. It's best explanation you can get. Ref, how long is the goalie taking to do this? It's definitely cold, man. Look at the jacket Mikel Arteta's got on. Come on, boys. Ref, how long is the keeper taking? Ironically, was we not linked with this goalkeeper, Woodman? Play a lot at England youth level. And I'm sure their captain, Ledson, I'm sure you came through Everton's academy. Ref, come on, how long is this kick taking? Still hasn't been taken, ref. Time wasting at 0-0. What's going on? Ref, come on. We got Sam Greenwood, he's on the pitch against us. It's a long ball forward from Preston. It's a throw-in for Preston. It's come off the head of Timber. Jesus has to score against Preston tonight. Sterling also needs to bag tonight. Hopefully, Ethan gets on the score sheet. Big up yourself, American Gunner. And lateness is greatness. I don't. If we're here for pretty and silky football, I don't think we're going to get that tonight, Arsenal fans. Nice to see Mikel Moreno leading the press. That seems to be something Mikel Arteta really likes from him, especially as Odegaard isn't there. To be fair, Preston have a good spell of possession here. And that's the idea around that was decent. Fortunately for us, it's here with Setford, who's rolled it to his left-hand side. Kivior. Apologies. What's going on? Dying live on there. Oh, Lord. Am I getting ill? Come on, Jesus. Ref, is that not a free kick? The thing about this comp is that if it's a draw at 90 minutes straight pens, a lot of these small sides are going to be running the clocks down from minute one. It's a good point. And to be fair, it's just down to us to make sure that isn't a thing. That's the second time, and he's done well. Ethan's touch has been a bit baggy there. Got to be a bit sharper there, lad. Ethan drops a shoulder, delivers a ball into the box. It's not a bad one. It's one where you wish it was Kai Havertz. Gabriel Jesus has tried to get his head across. Positive from Ethan. Got to sort out the touch. I know you're not used to playing on these kind of surfaces, but this is what life could be like if you don't make it at Arsenal. Good positive play from our young Highlander there. You wish it was Havertz in the box or someone a bit taller. Ref, come on! Come on, ref. These kicks are taking forever. I don't blame them. Lord knows, as an Arsenal fan, I therefore in the last year or so can't complain about time wasting. But come on, ref. Kivior done well. Jorginho, come on, the game's starting to open up for us. Jorginho tries a lovely ball over the top. Sterling could be in here. Aye. Neither Sterling or Jesus could get there. Come on, boys, reset. Yeah, Sterling isn't looking fit. Do we see light at the end of the tunnel, chat, with Raheem Sterling at Arsenal for what he's here for? I don't know, man. Like, I'll tell you, why are you playing him off the right? I think it's too basic, man. If he now goes and scores, who cares? I probably do, man. Just doesn't show on the Sky Go app on PlayStation. Just need to put it on Sky Stream, but I hate pens. I mean, I don't think any Arsenal fan wants pens. Zinchenko, I think we're lucky. Ref that rule. Zinny, you're playing Preston. Stop looking for fouls. This is basically a championship game. Timber was weights there, and I think Timber's got more claim. Ref, get hold of the game. Zinny, come on, stop looking to the ref to save you. Raheem Sterling on this right-hand side. He's looked fairly positive. I'm lying. I'm trying to talk into existence. Raheem Sterling. Jorginho. See, Jorginho wants to pass forward, but who's there? He's done it. Timber that pass was horrible. Ethan's tried his skill. Ethan, I can't lie, it's never a foul there, but love it. Timber that's the second time. The 1-2s with Ethan got to be a bit sharper, got to be better there. Zinchenko's done well defensively, and it's found Jorginho. I know. I don't think we'll ever say that again. Martinelli on this left-hand side. And my 4-1 shout is looking a bit mad. This is looking like 1 or 2 goals. Do it here. Marino. For pronunciation, please. If you got a link, share it up. Why is the game not shown on Sky Sports Plus? It is. I'm literally watching it. Kivio. Jorginho. Shout out Tommy Setford. Look at him. He's doing his best David Raya impression. Offering a passing angle. Zinchenko. I do admire that. Look, that's the things I'll give Zinchenko credit for. On the ball, you're wavy, but you're just not good enough for what we need to do. Saliba. Raheem Sterling. Give you a show for it. Be brave. Be brave. Zinny wants. Saliba, Zinny wants. All right. The first option I said, Kivio, carry it. Be brave. Lovely, Kivio. He's passed it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko over the top. What have you seen? He's found Raheem Sterling. Sterling into Ethan. Protect it, Ethan, please. Thank you. Lovely. Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling, pass the ball, man. Thank you, Ethan. Someone I actually am inspired by seeing in the fan third. I'd love to see our wingers swap flanks, man, just for 20 minutes. Zinchenko. I mean, in a game like this, Zinchenko's always going to dazzle. Looks very good on the ball. Gabriel Jesus, lovely turn. Ref, that's the yellow, and Jesus done well to keep the ball. Ref, Jesus too much. He's found Timber. Timber, come on, fam. This needs to be a goal. Couple times, Timber in the final third is getting trapped under your boot. Come on, put your modes on. That was a good opportunity. Shout out to Gabriel Jesus as well. Good strength, ref. I hope you're booking him when this passage of play stops. 13 minutes in, he already wants Gabriel Jesus' shirt. Raheem Sterling on this right-hand side. Okay, Sterling. He's in the corner. Ref, book him. Has the guy booked him? Has the ref booked him? Fair enough. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to pull shirts. Fair enough. Fair enough. Why is it froze? This is the things we do for Arsenal Football Club. Oh, we're back. The hell is that, ref? Have you booked him? Seriously, has he booked him? The camera's not panning to a yellow. Okay, no, mate. Havertz, when you come on, you know what to do. Timber, come on, man. Couple of those passes. They've got to be crisper. Ref Greenwood's got hands all over Martinelli. Come on, Ethan. Scumbag assist. Come on, set piece FC. Let's go. It's an in-swinging corner from Ethan. Come on, find him, man. It's a decent knock. Bro, I'm not going to... Oh, no, I'm not going to lie. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Someone gamble there. Someone gamble. Anyways, 40 minutes in, it's 0-0. But he don't want it, Martinelli. Get him. He don't want it. He don't want it. Don't let them out their half. Don't let them out their half. If that switch of play happens, Timber, get up. Thank you. Seconds. Come on, boys. You can't be second best. Smash the like button. Come on. The game is starting to open up. Sterling, that's you. He's scared. He's Sterling. He's scared. To be fair, Preston are holding their own. They're going home when they need to. They're lumping it long when they need to. Speaking of that, that's a good pass into midfield. Kivio's done well. It's hit Mikel Moreno. There's a touch of fortune. Jorginho, Sterling, Ethan. To be fair, it's not the best of passes from Raheem Sterling. Ethan's kind of falling over as he strikes it. Ethan, This is a learning curve. Stop looking to the ref. I know you're being fouled. Stop looking to the ref. And obviously, a bit of that Ethan's got to wait till he develops physically. But what a player he's going to be. Oh, I might even be being harsh to Raheem Sterling. Is the touch from Ethan the best? Might not be. I must admit, I don't want to sound like them guys. And I wouldn't turn up my nose at playing at Preston's pitch. But it is looking like the pitch is a bit dodgy for a couple of our players. They're used to, the grass being A1. Preston at times are even playing out from the back. Woodman tries a pass. See, boys, they've got nothing. Throw in. This match is not for set pieces. People, if it won't work if you go Sky, go only on Sky main account / press the red button. There you have it. And I do want Kai to perform dark arts. As a fellow Jamaican, I thought I had time for Sterling, but I can't lie, it's looking techie. Sterling is cool because you're going to do the bench thing, and that's hands all over Raheem Sterling. Ref, you've played the advantage. Sterling is being fouled. Keep going, boys. Come on. This is the second time. Since when can you pull shirts? Ooh, Zinni got... Hey, who's that? He's not trying to be at Preston for long. I don't even know what skill that was, but he sent Zinni shops. Zinni's always getting spun. And Preston have the ball here. It's good strength. That's going to go out. No, it's not. They still have the ball on this right-hand side. This is a developing, promising passage of play from Preston. And they still got it down this right-hand side. Hang on. This is going to encourage their fans. They've still got it. The worst thing you can do in a game like this, for obvious reasons, is concede no foul. Ref. Fuck off, man. Cut all the things you've given as fouls. How was that a foul? Boys, get into it. Who cooked Zinni? Oi. Damn. I think Sterling hasn't really got a chance yet. He looked bright against Bournemouth for the red. Whenever Sterling plays, you're playing in a dysfunctional side. You're clearly not fit. Unless he does the Trossard thing where you just do something spectacular in the minutes you get. It's more of the same. Preston have a free kick. And one thing I remember about Sam Greenwood is his bow-footedness. And he's standing over it, making out he's going to hit it with his right, but he's also got a teammate. Come on, boys, man. Dead ball scenarios. We need to do a lot better. Ref, come on, get a hold of the game as well. Ref, come on. Free kick's taking forever. Greenwood takes it with his right peg. Oh, gosh. Preston got to it, but it's lumped over. Boys. Ref, do something about the shirt pulling as well, man. Come on, man. Let's actually be sensible for once. Can we get to 200 likes for the end of the stream? Let's be sensible, ref, man. Since when Jesus' shirt a few moments ago, Sterling the same. William Saliba galloping forward. Oh, Saliba, not the best of passes to Timber. Timber lumps it forward. I don't know. To be fair, I don't think Timber could do anything there. And this is a bit sloppy from us. Mikel Moreno wins it back. Lovely. Set Martinelli. Oh, he's found Jesus. That's our ball. Jesus, be strong, please. Oh, that pass has to be better. We've still got it. Come on. We score one goal. We're gone, Heads are dropping. Sterling, that's good. Timber. Oh, it's to a white shirt and it's cleared. That pass has got to be better. William Saliba, man on. Light work. He's found Kivio. Kivio's made a decent start, I feel. Jorginho, need you to conduct, man. Keep going, boys. Couple of times that pass has to be better. Do you think Zinni is playing tonight because MLS will start against Newcastle? You never know with Mikel Arteta, but I think it's a strong indication that Lewis Skelly's probably a lot more preferred if it has to be that. This is the only away game this week you want to see. You don't want to see Zinchenko Newcastle away. That's crazy. You know what time it is? Raheem Sterling. I'm yet to see Raheem Sterling in an Arsenal shirt really be given the ball and running behind. Like, dumb it down for these kind of, man. Good passage of play here. Ethan just looks at home here. That's one thing I give Lewis Skelly and Ethan, man. You can obviously tell they're young, but they look ready for this. Zinchenko. It's on this left-hand side. Gabriel Jesus has pulled all the way out wide. He's giving it back to his former City and current Arsenal teammate. Jorginho wants. Jorginho gets. Forward, please. Big man, please. All right, you know what, Jorginho? If you say backwards, he has to go backwards. That's one thing you know about football. Saliba. So Sterling still not having to run. Sterling got to think too much, man. Look. Hey, no, I'm trying to see this. Just give it to Sterling running behind. We could be in here. Jorginho. Come on, don't let him clear. That's a poor Preston clearance. Lovely, Saliba. Boys, up a gear now. Because Preston have done well, but they're moving a bit mad in the final third. Lovely, Ethan. Be strong. Be strong. Pick up a pass. Big up yourself, Happy. Is Sterling strolling? No, I think Sterling's trying, but obviously Sterling's got his limitations, isn't it? Moreno, Gabriel Jesus, who's insisting on playing on the left-hand side for this period. Gabriel Jesus, twisting and turning, bobbing and weaving, forced back. That's one thing, Preston have done well. They've got bodies back early and they've been difficult to break down. Gabby Martinelli, come on, rip him, man. Rip him, pretend he's Trent. I had to, man. Konate gave Martinelli no change. Crystal Palace beating Aston Villa. Man United beating Leicester 1-0. You streaming on Discord the game? Nah, DG, do you think Big Gabby will play against Newcastle? Fingers and toes and everything crossed? I hope so. Oh, Sterling would have been there. That's good defending from Preston. There's something wrong with the pitch. Well, better yet, there's nothing wrong with the pitch. There's something wrong with the footwear because I feel some of our players' first touches haven't been right. And a couple of our players have fell on the floor. Zinchenko, come on. Got to do a bit more now, man. One good chance and we're off. Martinelli on this left-hand side. Well, this ain't, I don't know, people, man. That 4-1 shout from me, can I change it to 2-0 Arsenal? This is decent rotation from Arteta. You never know who needs minutes in the future. Tommy better be better with crosses. Together, boys, together. Preston on the ball here. Oh, they're going to make a mistake. Sterling, come on, nick that. Credit to Preston, to be fair. Credit to Sterling, he's tried. Credit to Preston, man. They're trying to play out from the back. Football's become woke. Since when have you seen the championship side try to do this? It's not what I was expecting. Credit to them. Timber will take this throw in. Ethan show for it. Ref, again. Ethan ain't even got the ball. Why is he pulling his shirt? Ref, come on, man. How would you like if someone did that to you? I mean, when Timber's ready to take the throw in. Jorginho, Timber, that was dead. That was so dead from us. It's still on, though. Big up Ethan. Jorginho's been dispossessed. Don't let them out. Don't let them out. They shouldn't get out of there. Look, he bottled it. Could have went back to his keeper. He's gone long. That's ours. Kivio. Tranquillo. Marino. He's going to be a good player for us, man. I don't know if you're the guy to go to the next level, but yeah. Mikel said, pause. All the kids played to that. Would love to. I mean, Lewis Kelly's not there. Martinelli looking to take on his fullback. It's done well, but decision. Oh, he never won the ball there, ref. That's a yellow. That's definitely a yellow. Martinelli, that's what you need to keep doing. He's on a yellow. Make it a long day. Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, Zinchenko, indirectly Jorginho, overloads. Get the right back in uncomfortable positions. Ask the question to the ref. Does he need to get sent off? Don't think that, the fullback even needed to do that, if I'm honest. We have a call. Well, we have a free kick better yet. Don't think we're going to get much change from dead balls against the championship side, but we hope. Marino and Sterling, Marino and Martinelli, apologies over it. Martinelli? I hope the delivery is good, Martinelli, but I don't know. Is it one from the training ground? Okay, let's see what Martinelli can do. Martinelli delivers. Timber hits it back across. Jesus. Yes, lift off. 14 more goals. Hey, we're back. We're so back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Now he's going to kick on. Now he's going to kick on. Just like Kai Havertz in, the second half of last year. He's back. Gabriel Jesus is back. He's finally scored. I couldn't tell you the last time he scored. Probably well over a year. He's back. You got that monkey off your back. Now I want more. Now I want more. Let's go. It's a decent little set piece. Credit to Timber for keeping it alive. It's definitely not 10-0. It's 100% not 10-0. Jesus is back. The revolution shall be televised. Do not join us now. Stay over there. 14 more goals to go. And you've saved my YouTube channel. Boy, big up Gabby Jesus. Why is the Twitch tab closed? We've got lift off here, folks. Jesus. Hat-trick. Sterling. Martinelli. Come on. There's goals here. There's goals here. If you lot want it. We got the first goal. Don't do too much. They have to come on to us now. Setford, when called upon, he's done all right, but you don't want to see the young Setford. Done all right. Final pass missing at times, I feel. As you'd imagine, dominated the ball. We're there. Has Sterling scored for us? Sterling did score for us. Give you an assist. To be fair, that angle looked like the way the viewing I'm seeing is horrible. Was it him or Timber? Big up Kivio if he did that. As long as we score. It was an ugly goal, and it's on brand playing the championship side. Sterling, hit it. Get inspired. You're running to nowhere, lad. Oh no, it's onside. Ethan, hit it, my son. We're playing about. The offside flag would have came up anyways. Set piece FC full effect. Ethan needs at least 10, 15 minutes every game. Arteta got to keep Jesus on for 90. Nelly or Ethan is getting the second. Let's get the goals in. Smash the like button if you want to see goals. Oh, a man said Jesus golden PL golden boot winner incoming. Steady. 14 more goals. I mean, it's a big ox, isn't it? You get a couple of FA Cup games depending on how far we go. Should have probably scored against Bolton, lad, and Shakhtar. Martinelli. Who obviously won the foul. Martinelli. See, this is what stops you. No, it's not a foul. It's not a foul, Martinelli. Play on. This is what stops you. I hope you're right. Intelligence in certain moments. You do one good thing and then the next mad thing. Get your head up, release the ball, calm down. It's not a foul. I hope he's all right. Is there VAR? But Martinelli, I want you to keep taking on that fullback. He's on a yellow already. I thought he won the ball. Martinelli, get out, though. We don't need any more injuries. Martinelli, get out, man. Hey. Martinelli still down. Get up, bro. We have not got time for no more injuries. By the way, I believe Preston have a corner. We ain't got time for no more injuries. Let me see if I was wrong. Nah, man. Martinelli, you hurt yourself indirectly. Get your head up, man. Running into no man's land. Martinelli's lit. Newcastle are winning 2-0. Kivio is meaty cat defending that fault for us dropping points against City and Liverpool. Harsh, man. I mean, there's got to be Man United are winning 2-0. Martinelli's still down. There's got to be something. Told man to hold Jesus stocks. Broken clocks right twice a day. It's like the guy in the bookies that has bet his life savings. Been in the bookies for over a year, not won. Had 1,000 bets and lost. Finally won once. And he remembers why he's there. Nelly, come on, man. What's going on? This is childish, Martinelli. I think it's his knee. This is why I'm getting a bit scared. I'm getting a bit nervous. I hope he's all right. I don't see any subs coming on. But he might be done for. We could be in serious problems with that Martinelli injury. I mean, Sam Greenwood's so good with both feet. Bit like Santi Cazorla in the sense he's taking corners with his right. Imagine being both-footed. We've conceded from 2 corners already in the Premier League. Let's hope that's not the case. That's a dead corner. Come on. I talk. Saliba, relax. Mr. Composure. Oh, Saliba. Timber's got you out of that one. That's what good teammates do. That's ours. And ref, there's another foul on Sterling. Like the Martinelli one, cool. But come on. It's late as well. You know, I won't repeat what Sterling said, but you saw that. He's in a world of pain at the moment. I love Martinelli, but boy, yeah, I don't want to see Saka. I can't believe I'm saying this. I don't want to see Saka today, man. Martinelli's fortunately for us back on his feet. You hurt yourself though, man. Use this. You knew once you saw Martinelli running with his head down like that, you knew what time it was. Partey and Havertz, sit down, you two. I don't know why you lot are warming up. Fair enough. In fact, you know what? Keep warm. Kivio, you've had a good game. Fair enough. Martinelli back on the ball. Commit this right back, man. I'm telling you, if we want to, you know what? I want stick Jesus out wide for a couple moments. That's a ball from Zinni to Martinelli. Martinelli, come on. Decision. Commit this fullback. We can get him sent off. Martinelli, Bandulu, Brazilian skills. Don't even know what Martinelli's doing. That cross into the box was horrible. But it's still there. Buki deflections. Has it fallen to Gabriel Jesus? Jesus on the ball. Jorginho, that's play. Sterling. Sterling ain't going to get there. Yeah, yes. That's a decent ball. Hey, come on. Hey, fam. Hey, come on. Good play from us. But, hey, Ethan, you've got to score. It's calm, Starboy. But great play from him. Even Sterling, to be fair, Sterling should have an assist. Moreno's done well. Ethan smashed that ball like it stole something from you, man. He's gone for precision. It's all a learning curve. Keep going, man. Ethan's got into a couple of goal-scoring positions today, man. Got to score, though, man, for someone of your ability. Martinelli. Tries to find Jesus. It's horrible. Zinni, what's that? You see what happened? I don't want to sound like them guys, but do you know one of the most annoying things in football is people pulling out 50-50s? What's that? What is that, Zinchenko? If it's a 50-50, go in. Players I don't want to see this game: Saka, Partey, Timber, off second half. Yeah, this is where you hope Benjamin White was somewhat half fit. It would have been nice for Ben White. You know, you just get some minutes for Timber or someone else. You know what? I'd love to see Lewis Skelly. I think, Zinni, you can play 90 minutes today. Let Lewis Skelly play fullback. Gabriel Jesus dropping very deep. We still have the ball. Kivio, keep it up. Tommy Setford. First time into William Saliba. So I think Saliba's even had to do a bit more on the ball today because, you know, normally it's Gabriel who kind of forces the issue. Gabriel Jesus finds Ethan. Ethan got to do better there. Hey, Ethan, one thing that's annoying me today, you know, you keep looking for the ref. Stop doing that, bro. This is not academy football. Play to the whistle. You're better than that. You know this. Welcome to the big leagues. Such a good player. He's got to probably wait on Ethan a tiny bit physically, which there's nothing he can do about it. But yeah, quality player, man. Got everything we look for in an Arsenal player. You know, you look at the Smith Rowes, the Bukayo Sakas. It didn't happen, but the Reece Nelsons, the Jack Wilsheres, you know, it begs the question. You know, I do think people are going to do that thing they do with Haaland talents and say, is this the best Haaland talent since Jorginho? Ethan. Keep going, boys. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Just want to see us get another one, man. Just want to see us get another one. Timber. Not long to go to the end of the first half. Timber. Ethan, you're in a bag of space, you know. Sterling. Timber. Ethan, make the run. Ethan and whoever's next to you, it's out of shot. Make the run. Jesus. Ethan. Hey! You see? I said make the run. Off the ball is everything in football. What a shower man finish. We were just picking him up. And how weird is football, yeah? He's missed a couple tappings and he scored an absolute rocket. This guy can be what he wants to be, man. Can be what he wants to be. If he just works hard, remains humble. Great finish. And shout out to Jesus. To be fair, he's been a creative outlet today. Great finish from Ethan. He had two before, and he kind of messed about. Third time lucky even. Shout out Gabriel Jesus. You've actually done well from a creative point today, man. And he's got his goal. Jesus also has an assist. Haaland, Demon, Ethan is on the score sheet. We're happy. We're happy. Keep going, though. Keep going. There's more goals here. Sterling. Martinelli. I might even allow Martinelli because he was involved for one of the goals, technically. Sterling. Come on, lad. Ethan's good, man. We just got to slow cook him. We should rename Haaland La Masia. We'll be begging it, though. We'll be begging it. Ethan did bag. He's on the score sheet. If Preston equalise, bring on Saka, Raya, Partey, Havertz, Trossard. Just need to be careful now. Just don't do too much. We're winning 2-0. Smash the like button and subscribe if you're new here. Just don't do too much. Just relax. The third will come. Because at some point, Preston are going to say, you know what? It's a cup game. We are the underdogs. We are playing at home. F it. Would you rather lose 2-0 or 3-1? Tommy Setford. You haven't had much to do, but I think you've moved confident in what you have had to do. You don't look out of place. which I hope remains the case. Ethan, be confident, Ethan, man. Grab the game by the balls today. Zinchenko, grab the game by the balls. Pretend to be on the guard. Yeah, hey, dribble, man. Wavy. Unlucky Timber. Could protect the ball a bit more. We got some defending to do. That's what I want to see. Grab the game by the bollocks, mate. Let this be the Ethan game. Announce yourself. Gabriel Jesus, Timber, you've been a bit booky in the final third. Gabriel Jesus, come on, Brazilian. Nutmeg for no reason. Timber. Sterling, you're scoring. You're scoring today. Trust me, Sterling. Where are you, Sterling? Sterling's gone up front while Jesus is doing everything. He's left back, centre mid, left wing, right wing, striker. It's the best game for Jesus. He's got his goal and he can just do all of that, isn't it? Kivio. I don't mind that, Kivio. Say it once again. You've done all right. Martinelli, commit this fullback. He'll get sent off. Stand him up. Martinelli, get your head up now. Don't let yourself down. The fullback's done well. Zinni. Kivio. Don't move shook. Moreno once. Hey, Kivio, you know. Kivio contributing in the final third. Where was this Kivio in the league, mate? Timber. Jorginho. Oof. Timber did that pass was a bit booky, but you know, Jorginho's got. Hey, ref, that's a late one. Come on. Ref, you're buying it now. You have to book him. That's a late one on Mikel Merino. How many? What was the point of that? Holmes, someone clamp him. You're actually being a see you next Tuesday. That's a late one. What's the point of that? What'd you gain from that? And I've seen this a couple of times from Preston players. Arsenal players, please, next 50-50s, get someone out of there. Give it back. That's the only time they can get close to you. Fucking shit, cunt. What is that? The hell is that? DG changed the score. You're right. It is 2-0. That was late, mate. 3-1 United in that game. Ethan and Saka, two pickhead youths from London and the academy. Love to see it. Haaland produces a lot of players that make it pro. We might not make a lot of superstars, but a lot of people make it. And you want to keep that going. I always say, you know, a true look of the academies for all clubs is seeing not just the Ethans and the Sakas and all these guys. It's where they rock up, like where the ones that don't make it rock up, and everyone's playing at a good level. You know, you got Josh De Silva in the Premier, Wolby Sterling, Wolby Smith Rowe, Joe Willock, Chris Willock's at QPR. You know, even Jordi Ossie Tutu, you know, obviously he didn't get a pro deal at Arsenal, and not Ossie Tutu. What's the other one? Nathan Teller. Apologies, he didn't get a pro deal at Arsenal, and he's a Bundesliga winner. So you can't always take opinions. I wouldn't say Preston are intentionally trying to kick us or anything, but when the opportunity is there to leave a late one, they're 100% doing it. I wouldn't say they're playing dirty though, but they're for dirty moments. Bit of head tennis going on between both teams. Zinni, go and be brave. I love that, Zinni. You know, the head has gone to nowhere, but just the fact he's brave. Kivio once. I don't mind that, Kivio. Lovely strike from Ethan. Third time lucky because he had two chances. I definitely feel he could have been on the brace, and Ethan's done well pressing there. Gabriel Jesus, Sterling, we're gone. Sterling, fam, come on, Sterling, man, come on, that's childish. That's childish, Sterling. No, he's not. Hey, thank you. No, Gaza, come on, we're rubbing out. You're rubbing out. That's dead. Come on, you're actually better than that, Sterling. Good first touch there. Ask the quick keeper a question. Come on, lad. Got to make that count, man. We caught them in possession. To be fair, have to big up Preston, man. They've played well out from the back on occasion. They have been caught, but that hasn't discouraged them. That's our ball, and we it's here to Sam Greenwood, and that's split our defense temporarily. Kivio, stand him up, no foul. Hey, Tommy Setford, it'll be a no corner. Better, way better than that. With the amount of players who've come out the academy and gone to have decent careers, I'm not surprised when we discover a gem or two like Saka and potentially Ethan. And that's what you want to see. Like, it hits different when players come from the academy. Lewis Skelly as well. And like, even, I mean, Lewis Skelly and Ethan, for me, they're stars. But like, what I want to see from Haaland now is that, and I'm asking a lot, can we produce a little goalie that's going to be second, third choice? Trent Alexander-Arnold's an exaggeration, but could we develop a little fullback or a little centre half, because we all know where our academy is concerned, or it appears. I'd say the next step for us, we bring through, for me anyways, the ones that reach the first team are particular sort of player, mainly the attackers, or like you see with Ainsley or at the moment, Lewis Skelly, they can play a couple of roles. We're more likely to bring through attackers. We're not really all-rounded. Like, it don't really matter if you're a centre-half, a left-back, a centre, whatever have you, you're coming through. Max Dolman's cold, but I mean, a man's 14, 15. That's the sort of stuff that annoys me about the current day. Shouldn't even know. No one should know about these players. But it's hard not to be excited. Played for England's under-17s today, I'm sure, against Sweden. Quality player. And before we know it, there's a next one. Saliba. Zini once. Zini time. Man on. Love that from you. Ethan. Let's go. Sterling. Ethan. Let's get out of there. Timber's pass been a bit shaky today, you know. I'll be real. It's been a bit shaky. I'm being a bit harsh on Timber because he's better than that, but it's been a bit shaky. Zini speaking is shaky. First bad pass I've probably seen you make. Spurs are 1 goal up, DG. That's unfortunate. You're capping. You're having me on, man. There would have been more noise in the chat, surely. Oh, you know what? I apologize. They are. Fair enough. It's 1-1 between Aston Villa and Palace. It's 2-0. Raw. I didn't even know Chelsea was playing Newcastle. Raw. Come on, Newcastle. Newcastle are beating Chelsea 2-0. We're winning 2-0, obviously. It's 0-0 between Brighton and Liverpool. It's 4-1 to Manchester United against Leicester. And I hope City come from behind, but Spurs are a goal up against City. Like the look of Heathen. I think he'll be a DM, though. He's 6'2", reminds me of Partey. He can play in midfield. Personally, I prefer him in defence. Got to give him that pro deal, though. You never know. People might go. I hope Kivior's all right. It looked like the ball hit me in his face. Hope City come back, but yeah, man, that's terrible noise to hear, man. Big up you lot, man. Make sure you're smashing the like buttons and all that. We're almost at 200 likes. We are winning 2-0. Ethan, Timber, get outside there. Get outside there. Tommy Setford. Kivior wants Kivior. Be brave. Be brave, Kivior. Kivior's on the ball. Be brave. Be brave. Moreno. I'd love to watch us. Like, I know I'm not really happy with us in the final third, but I'd love to watch how Mikel Arteta in training drills the patterns of play and all of that. I'm one of them football nerds, man. I like, you lot are probably watching the game, like what's happening with the football. I typically watch a game looking at what everyone else is doing, higher level stuff. Saliba, Sterling. Sterling is serving up 2 packs of arse. Pause right now, man. Arteta, Sterling on the left-hand side. Just try it, man. Just put the ball in behind for Sterling. Put him in situations where he doesn't have to think. A bit like Martinelli. Just score or shoot. Big up Sterling, man. We're not selling our stocks. But, yeah. Even is a bit stiff, but you can grow out of that, I guess. DG, we want Chelsea to win because we play Newcastle next. Nah. Never want the Ops to win. Jorginho. Ethan, come on. Wavy stuff. Wavy stuff. Got Timber on the overlap. Come on, set that. Timber's cross hasn't beat the first man. Ethan, be brave. Be brave. Lovely. Jorginho. So confident on the ball, Jorginho. Timber's again, bro. What's going on? I think the boots are too big for Timber because he wasn't moving like this against Liverpool. Saliba. Kivior. Lovely Kivior. Jesus, Brazilian stuff. Come on. Come on. Say with Martinelli. Come on, Brazilian boys. Come on. Commit this fullback. Get him sent off, man. He's on a yellow. Martinelli, cook him. Gabriel Jesus. Moreno, bang it. Forget everyone. It's a good block by the Preston lad, but the move is still alive. Jorginho. Timber. Relax. Sterling. Fair enough. Timber. Kivior. Be brave. Live a movie. Live a movie. Be brave. I don't mind that. Zini. Kivior. Be brave. Kivior once. Saliba. Jesus is enjoying himself today. We're getting back, man. We're getting back. He got stuck in against Liverpool. Shameless. He did well against Shakhtar apart from not scoring. Don't give up, man. I'm going for 2 minutes of added on time. Raheem Sterling. Jesus. Could there be another one? Send him. Ethan, send him. He does that little Odegaard drop of the shoulder thing, isn't it? It's not quite to Odegaard's level, but it's hard not to love these techie foot. I mean, the man's left footed. Like, you know you're going to be with Jesus. We're getting a third. Come on. Oh, he should have dived. Oh, Preston have cleared their lines. Should have taken a tumble. Could you have left your leg dangling? Good play. Who played in that pass? Kivio, you know. Hey, he's looking confident today. This is level. You're looking like the Kivio of a couple of pre-seasons ago where you actually looked right in the inverted, bro. Not quite sure how many added on moments there is, people. Well, about to find out. That was a terrible attempt to show us. 2 minutes. Oh, I was bang on the money there. Moreno. Martinelli, come on. Martinelli, come on. Bro. I'm not even going to blame Zinni for failing to control that, man. But what are you doing? Martinelli, you're at the point like, oh, Sterling. Sterling got nutmeg. Sterling got nutmeg by the right back. Preston away. When life hits you, it hits you, innit? Woo! And that's better than anything Sterling's done in the final third. Being nutmegged is one of the most embarrassing things. I've never been nutmegged 11 aside. 5 aside, yeah. One of my friends used to play in Serie D, pause in Italy. Flip-flapped me as well for no reason at pace. Horrible guy. Big up Sterling. The rest will be working overtime at Newcastle. I hope we deal with Newcastle. The right back of Preston, I'm sure you was at Villa, is down, receiving treatment, people. Hope we get a favourable during the next round. You know we're probably going to... I think we get City if City go through. Goalie, man, I want us to produce the next Courtois or Neuer. Hey, that's a difficult one, though. What? The stream is currently unavailable. Press back to exit the stream and try again. Hey, man. Sky, man, this is unacceptable for the money spent. Sky, man. No, I don't want to see goals. I want to see Arsenal versus Preston. I fucking hate this shit, man. What's going on with the Sky channel? Is it a stream tick? This has been horrible, man. Sky, your coverage of this competition today is unacceptable, man. All right, we do up streams. All right, we're back. We've got less than a minute left, folks. Raheem Sterling. You're scoring today, man. Don't panic, man. You're getting 90 minutes. Sterling got done dirty, man. Sterling's got to do a get back. Big up Kivio. Like, I thought it was Timber based on what I saw on the TV, but if Kivio got the assist, big him up, he looks confident. Moreno's been fouled. It's a good day, man. I think we've been professional. We've obviously got the 2 goals. I think Jesus looks like he's purring a bit. Ethan's had some good touches, had some opportunities to score, obviously taking his chance. I think Martinelli's been a constant threat, but decision-making letting him down. Big up, I think Kivio and Zinchenko have done good. Saliba's handling business. Young Tommy Setford doing what needs to be done. I think Timber's passing could be a bit better. I don't think anyone's playing poorly. It's calm. Credit to Preston. I think they've made it difficult for us. I think they remain fairly compact. I think they've tried to gamble and play out the back when the time calls for it. It's the end of the first half, by the way, folks. I wouldn't say they're playing dirty. They therefore, when the occasion is there, are leaving late ones on our players. But so far, so good. The main thing is just coming out of this into the next round, as we all know. Didn't I tell you people even would score Moreno, man of the match? Moreno's balling. I don't want to get too gassed, with the greatest of respect. Like, it's Preston, and there should be a golfing class. Like, Kivio's balling. Kivio's balling. Zinni's balling. Yeah. Getting our reps and shape work. A man like myself understands this concept we call football. They keep leaving late ones, man. The late one on Mikel Moreno annoyed me because I don't even know what player did that, but allow it, man. Like, it was mad late. Like you passed the ball 20 years ago. But so far, so good, man. If I'm harsh, I think we could have got at least 2 more, but it's calm. Just about going through to the next round. I do think we played, like, the fluidity of our team's been a bit better considering all the changes. I think everyone's doing all right. Who would you lot say is man of the match at half-time, folks? And who's the worst player on the pitch for us? If I had to say worst player on the pitch, I can't lie, Sterling. He's not playing bad, but it's Sterling. Like, Sterling's the worst player on the pitch for us. Not really doing nothing, really and truly. Sterling not doing nothing. The most exciting thing is him getting nutmegged. Best player on the pitch. I think Zinni's actually been good. I think Jesus has been really good. I think Ethan's been a bit positive, been very positive, and he's been a constant throughout. I think Mikel Moreno silently gone about his business. I think Jorginho in what's been called of him. It's against Preston, but I would say the players that have more impressed me would be Kivio and Zinchenko. Respectfully, I don't think much of them. I expect this from Ethan. If I'm honest, I want Ethan to grab the game by the balls a lot more because I think it's there. I think he's slowly running the game, but I think he could put his mark on this. I think Jesus is doing all right. Yeah, man, I don't think Sterling's doing much. Casemiro brace is crazy. Jesus has a goal and assist. He's got the highest rating. Fair enough. Yeah, you're right. I've completely forgot about the assist. Yeah, man. Sterling on loan. Chelsea paying. Sorry, I think you mean paying more or less all his wages. And I still feel like we got robbed. That tells you all you need to know. But I don't think anyone in their heart was expecting much from Raheem Sterling. Like, again, I think everybody, or speaking for myself and most balanced fans, I think we're going to give you, whether we like it or not, we're going to give you a chance. We know that you have, you came into this club not in the best of confidence or place or form. To which, I'm sounding like a broken record. But when is it going to come? Because there's no excuse. Like, you can do a lot more today, but you're never really going to get a run of games in an ideal world because there'll be no injuries. Unless you're going to play off that left. But neither you nor Gabriel Jesus, despite plenty of talking points around Martinelli, like, you're not playing ahead of him or Trossard. So, yeah, man. I mean, like Edu said, we didn't plan to do that on this in the window. And it screams of that. Right. I think Sterling had a moment where his first touch got to be better. I don't think he's been terrible. And I don't want to have a pile-on about Raheem Sterling. But he's the one that I think, yeah, man, you need to be doing what Jesus is doing or what you've seen from Ethan or anyone else. I think he's too predictable on the right-hand side, if I'm brutally honest. The most exciting thing he's done is, unfortunately, he got nutmegged. Sterling got a big belly and Batty. He needs a boot. He can't. I pause. Hey, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna just focus on the football. That's crazy. I wanted Sterling to do good because I love him as a player. We all want him to do good, and we're not gonna write him off anytime soon. But like, we're just gonna have to use you in these games. We need to rotate. Maybe the occasional game we need to make some subs, but I can't see this. And I hope to be wrong because again, the way Havertz turned it around was great. But why is this not working now? It was great from him, but at the end of the day, I can't say I see light at the end of the tunnel, man. It just feels we'll go our separate ways at the end of the window. And to be fair for Sterling, where do you go past this? Like where do you go? Because you never know. Life is weird. You could go back to Chelsea and get an opportunity. I personally can't see that because I can't see that. You never know if you're willing to take a wage cut and anything happens. Arsenal might buy you permanently, but we're not going to go back. Liverpool's off the map. Arsenal's off the map. Obviously, a team like United's off the map. Don't really see Chelsea and Spurs dealing with each other for players, so that's probably off the map. You were linked with Aston Villa, but, City's off the map. You were linked with Villa, but are you, this current Sterling, are you an upgrade necessarily on their wide options? Could he scheme on a Newcastle move? Would you even play like that at Newcastle? I don't know. Serie A would suit Sterling. I mean, the chance to play abroad, why not, man? Saudi calling his name. Edu, this waste man got Sterling. Edu is cooking. Sterling has space behind the defender and doesn't go at him. DG, I'm baffed. Is it a confidence thing? I see him retiring early. Probably is confident second guessing himself. Again, I don't want to push the agenda, and again, like, it doesn't matter if you're on the left or the right. But for me personally, I think Sterling needs to go on the left-hand side. Sterling just got to get the bag in Saudi. Can't play for a top team. He needs a goal, man. But it's just not going to happen. Sterling, I honestly want his recall and go for someone else. We're not going to do that because at bare minimum, Sterling's a body in it. This is his role. Again, there's a lot of football to play this season and fortunes can change. And I don't know how many consistent minutes Sterling's got, but this is the one game you'd say, fair enough, you did do your thing to a degree against Bolton, but this is the one game where You want to see what he's about. Like Ethan, I wouldn't even say Ethan's been Ethan ain't been amazing. Let's not gas it. He's been very good though. Gabriel Jesus has been quite good, minus the goals and assists. Martinelli frustrating as ever, but he's a presence. The two in midfield in Moreno and Jorginho, they're doing what they need to do. Zinni's doing what he needs to do. Saliba and Timber ticking over. Kivior doing well. Not seen much positively from Setford, but Setford's not looking out of place. Sterling's the only one at half time that looks out of place if we're keeping it 100. So, yeah, my half-time thoughts would be the one you want more from. Just need to score some more goals, man. Getting in behind. It's good confidence boost. Good confidence boost for fringe players, I'd say. Sorry, people just making notes. You know how it is. So, yeah. Worst player on the pitch, Sky. They should have options for you as a Sky customer to watch it without it. And the best player, DG, hit the likes. Appreciate that. Timber's been cold. I think Cold's gassing it. I think he's been good. I think the passing's been a bit off. Marino or Jorginho. Marino been the best. Sterling getting done by a YG. Zinchenko needs the 35 shirt back. Sterling 100% the quality he has against lower ranked sides. He's struggling. Jorginho or Timber, really. This is why I welcome different debate. I think Timber's doing okay, but I wouldn't say his one is highlighted. No shot. It's definitely Martinelli. He's been the worst. I think that's harsh. Sterling should go MLS. He's lost it. But hope he proves us wrong. Nah, keep us updated on the scores. Spurs are winning 2-0. Boy, how much did City rotate? Spurs might win a trophy. You know, didn't Postecoglou say I win trophies in my second year? Or this why does Google Chrome keep freezing? Let me stop typing on that and use this browser. 25 minutes of bro. Werner scored. This can't be a strong City side. Come on, man. Dragoozin. Van der Ven left back. They're doing and he's come off. They're doing Banduli things. And they're winning. Yeah, that's why, man. This is some dead lineup. What's this? This is tired City. I'm not even watching the game. I can tell the midfield is being overrun. Spurs are controlling that midfield easily. I ain't watched the game. Take off Nelly, bring on Havertz, Jesus right wing, Sterling left wing, Kai up front. Let's see what Raheem can do on the left. I'm with you. Do we lack bravery on the ball? Is the quality not there? The question is not related to this game. I think at the moment we lack a lot of bravery, and I do think a bit of it is personnel consistently to the level I want to see. Ethan just needs to get minutes. He can be excused, man's apprentice. Yeah, man, Ethan's done well. Ethan's done well. Again, I always look, of course, you want young players to stand out, do amazing things. But I always just look, do you look out of place? No, you look like, we know you're young. We can see you're young. You don't look out of place. You're doing what needs to be done. And it was a great goal. Great finish from him. Great moment as well. Boy. Let's keep ticking over, man. Lil Durk pleaded not guilty. Yeah, don't give up, man. Don't give up, man. It's never over till it's over, man. Pep don't care about Kayarabel, Van der Ven, Hammy. Playing a man left back in congested fixtures, of course there's going to be a madness. Well, that stream's still effed up. Okay, well, Sky's acting. Horrible. Haaland isn't playing. Oh, Pep rocking up on nonsense, man. I want to see Ethan in the Chelsea game. Thought Odegaard may be back by then. Fingers crossed. I thought the Liverpool one would have been the one that they're trying their best to get Odegaard fit for, but who knows now when we see him. I wonder what the stats tell us. I'm going to say 4 shots on target. Let me see. To be fair, 3. Preston have had 3 shots, 1 on target. We've had 6, 3 on target. We've played 388 passes to their 102. Both teams have had a corner apiece, so been 2 corners in the game. So it's what we to be brutally honest, it's what we expect. Most importantly, the scoreline, which is the main thing. We're doing what needs to be done. It's just a case of being professional. I wouldn't say sit back. We all know there's been a lot of debate about Arsenal and sitting back, but I wouldn't say sit back. I wouldn't say force it either. Just keep doing your job. Get the goal. Let's get out of here. Where is it gone? There it is. I can make my notes. There we go. Man, the League Cup, eh? You don't start such a lineup in a stadium, you normally struggle. Havertz played too many minutes, let him rest. Fair enough, man, if you want to give Havertz the day off. Whenever Zinni picks it up in midfield, he looks classy. We'll never understand the left-back thing with him. I just think he can't do that across 90 minutes from a centre midfield position. Nunes plays left wing. Pep definitely doesn't rate him at all. It's probably them dodgy Pep things where everybody starts somewhere, you're rotating in and out and all that nonsense. If we win the Cat Yarba, I'll take it because it's a trophy at least. I mean, we're in it. Might as well try and win it. It makes sense. If Sterling had those chances Ethan had, he would have scored. Probably. But Sterling had, I swear Sterling had a tapping effort. I don't know. In fact, the goal the goal Ethan actually scored, I don't know. Because that was a chance, but it's one where Ethan made that for himself, and quite frankly, he learned it. I don't know if the ball's going to leave the ground, much less go top bins. The other chance is the tapping thing, potentially. But unfortunately for Sterling, he hasn't. And to be honest with you lot, I think this is what we have to become accustomed to seeing from Sterling and Jesus, because it's just, it's like putting your hand in a pack of random sweets. If they play good, they play good. If not, it kind of is what it is. But we're winning 2-0, man. We can't complain about a damn thing. The boys are coming back out now. It's time to get ready again. 4-1 still on, but don't know. Sterling isn't clinical at all. But that's the thing. I mean, you can't say Sterling's never been clinical, but I don't think Sterling's ever been clinical. I think he's a high volume player. I think he obviously improved at City, but I think he realized what he needs to do to score goals, just getting in the right areas and then just having some composure. And I think for his team, you knew there was a point, even against us, Sterling, pull it in the channel, it's problematic for us. I mean, it's problematic for opponents, and it was for us, but we don't do that, and he's playing on the right-hand side. And I want to stop pushing this right-hand side agenda, because at the end of the day, he could do something. That shot isn't even special. He has a lot of goals like that. Sterling can't do that with the same regularity. I definitely want to see Arsenal win this. It's the only domestic trophy I've never seen us win. That's true. Oh, there's better police in the Preston Stadium. What's going on here? Preston to kick off the second half, folks. Really, Sky? Oh, it's loading. You gonna work? And we're back, folks. Finally. Hopefully this stays working. I need to get this off the screen, man. Watch in peace. Havertz has come on for Mikel Merino. By the way, folks. You knew we were seeing Havertz all sacks. Partey's come on for Timber. Okay. Maybe Zinchenko ain't got 90 minutes to do. Skelly will come on. What kind of throw was that, Partey, man? Threw it like you hated the players. Bit of a scrappy start to the second half. Jesus, come on, release it. You've done well, Jesus, there, you know. You've done very well. Martinelli, touch is horrible. He's flicked it off just about to Jesus. Kai Havertz. I'd love Kai Havertz to score a header, you know. Championship side, evening fixture. William Saliba. Could have done with you against Liverpool, couldn't we? Probably win. Bit harsh to call Arteta fool. Yeah, he brought on Partey, man. I think that's because he'll bring Lewis Skelly on for Zinchenko. Or maybe put Kivior out there and bring on Heaven. I think that's unlikely, though. Jorginho. Damn, I must admit, I didn't think we'd see Partey at half time if we were to see him. That means we're seeing Sterling. Ethan on the ball here. Sterling's made a run. And again, in the second half, Sterling and Ethan were deep in conversation. So I don't know what they might be talking about something else, or they've tried to find each other on this football field, and for one reason or another, it hasn't quite happened. Zinchenko. One thing I'll give Zinchenko, you're very technical. Kivior, Martinelli, Go backwards. There's no point forcing it. Fair enough. It's a good forward pass to Zinchenko. Roll. Zinchenko slipped. Something there. Either way, I don't really know what happened there. It didn't work anyways. And that's the end of that move. Right. See with Preston's keeper, Woodman. Had a decent game. I know he's had to pick the ball out the back of his net twice, but nonetheless, he has had a good game, to be brutally honest with you guys. Ball into the box. Oh, good defending by Preston, but the camera angle made me think that might just be an own goal. Don't let them out. Good goal kick to win from a Preston perspective. Timber gave him rest, I guess. If Partey gets injured, I want Arteta sacked on the spot because why? Plus Moreno for Havertz. Moreno did play full 90 against Liverpool, maybe saving him for Newcastle. We bank on a Mikel Moreno goal at Newcastle. Used to play for them. Corner kick. Is it written in the stars? Ethan, nick it. I'd like that pressing there, Ethan. Pause. Thomas Partey, who we're all baffled is on the pitch, has done well. Saliba sent it all the way back to Setford. Come on, Setford, you've done well today, man. Show us a wavy pass. All right, you know what? Sometimes just keep it simple, fair enough. This is how you get more appearances under Arteta. William Saliba. Jorginho offering a passing name. This will suit Arsenal. If the game stays at this pace, this suits us. Like, just go through the motions, not the ball about. If we score a third, we score a third. And again, I'm loving the runs Ethan's making in the channels, people. Kivio. Kai Havertz. Big up Kai, but Kai in midfield's a tough watch. Martinelli's made a lovely run. Is that Kivio pass going to find him? He tried. Came to nothing. Gakpo at the double. Liverpool winning 2-0. Not to worry about this game, D. You just, you're a madman. Just haven't. Sulan. It's games like this you wish we had I can't lie, I wish we had a couple more Hayland kids on the bench. Woodman. It's a decent ball into your right back. I'm surprised we haven't not once asked this right back a question if he's getting sent off. Jesus. Kivio. Come on, we want goals. Put on a show today. Sterling, call for it, man. Saliba's got it. Kivio. Probably Kivio's best game this season, to be fair. Zinni. Normally scared about that left-hand side. It's been all right. William Saliba. Kai Havertz. Kivio. Not really finding a defense splitting pass. Sterling's hugging the touchline and he's just standing in the half space now. Ethan. Bring Sterling. Sterling, come on, take him on. Commit him. Raheem Sterling. Okay. Thomas Partey. Going through the motions, recycling possession here. Jesus has done well. Kivio, don't panic. It's gone all the way back. We've been forced all the way back to Setford. Sterling is battling, to be fair. I thought Sterling was fouled, surely. Surely Sterling was fouled there. Oh, Mike. Give me Arsenal Anfield next round. Slap up their mugs. What, just like at the Emirates? Martinelli wins the header. Jesus can't pick up the second piece. He's unlucky. Kivio is very good at pinging the pass. You should be. You're a Polish international. Very good at pinging the pass when you got a million years on the ball. Jesus. Oh, only got Sterling. Brings in Sterling. Seems like there's impetus to bring in Sterling. Sterling, come, take him on. Is he playing a give and go with Ethan? He does. Sterling, come on. We'll lift off. First touch got to be better. Unlucky. I like the idea. Preston looking to counter-attack here. They've done well here. Saliba can't dive in. Preston breaking in numbers here. That's a decent ball. Tommy Setford. Come on, get up. Lovely. Roll that out. Let's play. And it's here with Ethan from one youngster to another. Jesus is on this right-hand side. Sterling, move from him if you want the ball, man. What are you doing, Sterling? Zinni. Martinelli. Boys, tranquillo. Why is Party on the field? Arteta use your head, need him at Newcastle early on Saturday. To be fair, the manager can use the squad in the way he wants. I must admit, I'm with you lot. Don't really want to see Thomas. Jesus. Ethan. Jorginho. Oh, it's just forward and backwards at the moment, folks. Kivio. I mean, clearly we're at another level in it to Preston. Ball over the top for Sterling. Sterling, it's good defending from the centre half. Appreciate you, King. I don't think this is going to be the most entertaining of second half, folks. I'll be real with you lot. 234 likes. Appreciate that. Can we get as close to 300 as possible? Come on, don't let them out. That's good from a Preston perspective. That's ours. Jesus, you're better than that. Preston's still attacking down our left-hand side. Second time they've kind of got in, and it's because it's Partey right back. He's not a natural right back. Oh! I'm not sure what happened there, but Preston just had an effort. Did it hit an Arsenal man or a Preston man in the box? Either way, Ethan's got us out of that. Second time Preston have broke in a promising sort of fashion. Ethan, Gabriel Jesus, Sterling running up front. I want Kai Havertz doing that, man. This game is boring now. Kai Havertz. Cup action, folks. I feel like he'll just get a goal and it will click for Sterling, in my opinion. Spurs are still winning 2-0, unfortunately. Well, you know, not saying you, but anyone who twerked for Spurs against City the time they played before this, you're not going to be happy now. Spurs beating them. Saliba, Zinchenko, Martinelli, take him on, man. I want to see this fullback sent off. Gabriel Martinelli, come on, Brazilian stuff. Goes for the shot. A bit more venom and Martinelli's gone. Would have liked to see Miles go left back and Zini for Moreno. Could have done that. Could have got away with it today, couldn't you? Really. Martinelli's technically had a shot on target. Didn't hit the ball with enough venom, really. It would have been a shock if that would have trickled through into the back of the keeper's net. Would have taken it same way, but to be fair, North London derby in the League Cup, that used to kind of be a given. He ain't really seen that now. So, you know what? Probably overdue something of that ilk. Ethan skips past his man. Lovely balance. Lovely balance there. Put my phone on charge. Gabriel Jesus on this right-hand side. Oh, ref, come on. Hey, Ethan, you got to learn that stuff from Jesus. You see how the 1-2 didn't work there and Jesus went to ground? You got to book him, ref. He's done that a lot of times today. That's the one that fouled Moreno. Holmes of Preston. Set piece FC. Can we come clutch again? Can we get that third? I definitely hope so. Oh, freezing again. We're having serious technical issues at the moment, man. What the hell is going on? If you can still hear me, Ethan to take it. Oh, we're back. This is annoying. Bro, we appreciate your work. I appreciate you lot for watching it with me. Oh, it's one from the training ground. It's taking short. Sterling. Ethan puts it in. That's a good pop. Oh, Jesus. What header in is that? I don't even know how to describe that to you lot, people, but Jesus, he was by himself in the box, and I don't know why he did that. Kivio, that's a good ball. All right, Kivio. All right, I said I wanted a Kai Havertz header. Kai Havertz scores again. I said I wanted a Kai header. I'm here for that. I said I wanted that. And to be fair, big up yourself, Kivio. Great ball from Kivio. Credit where due. Is that his second assist? That's a very good ball. Where's this Kivio been? Is this your level or you levels? Either way, good header from Kai Havertz. I'm here for that. Game, set, match. Lovely from us. Lovely. Sterling. Because it was like the last round. where Havertz has just come off the bench and scored instead of someone. Arteta, put Ethan out wide, man. Let's get Martinelli off. Rest legs. We'll have that. Fair play. Yeah, he's good at pinging passes. You should be doing this against Preston. You should be doing your Polish international. You say it's an amazing attribute. Today you've done it. Big him up. Oh, and even better than the passing is him nicking the ball. I'm giving Kivio his flowers today. He had a very good game. Thomas Partey. Well, I don't think you lot will spare a thought smash tonight, but I don't think you lot will spare a thought for Preston, but probably a bit of pill to swallow. Like they've gone forward a bit in the second half, and then they've been hit with a sucker punch. Martinelli, Kai Havertz. To be fair, a lot of you criticizing Mikel Arteta for bringing on Kai. He scored. Yeah, Kivio has always been good at pinging long passes. It's when he's pressed that he has issues due to how stiff he is. True. I think more than anything with Kivio, I just need to see a bit more confidence from him. But yeah, he's moving mad with his passes. No foul, ref. Come on, ref. Come on. Looks like 3 subs coming on for Preston. Not going to pretend I know who these players are. Anyone get warmed up for us? Wait, is Saka? Why is Saka taking off his jacket? Maybe he wants to take off his bib, but Greenwood. Is Sterling going to move to the left? Is Jesus going to move to the left and Saka's coming on wide? Arteta seems to be in conversation with Sterling. I don't know if that means you got 2 more minutes and you're coming off, or that means some tactical stuff. Yeah. Sam Greenwood, big up yourself. Preston's left side of centre back is decent. Thomas Partey on the ball. Would you not give Thomas Partey a new deal? With video to come out about that on my channel soon. Jorginho, don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Go ahead. Saliba. Setford, and I hope for Setford's case he keeps a clean sheet, man. It'd be nice. You wanted Porter to get that. Setford, who's that to? Is that to Kai? The guy's climbing all over Sterling there. Sterling, keep that on. Go on, go on. You got to make your own luck in life, man. Go on, Sterling. Cuts in off the left-hand side. Go on, Sterling. Go on. Kivio. First time you're giving the ball away, a bit complacent, and now they could be in here. Kivio, come on, bro. If they score, you're lucky he's shit. Aye, Kivio, you've done well today. You know, I'm not going to get onto you for one mistake, but come on. He would have been offside. Kivio, this, please. Please. You're better than that. You're defo better than that today. Unnecessary. And there, look, there you have it. Saka's coming on. And Lewis Kelly's coming on. You could see Saka was coming on. From I saw him taking off his jacket. Zinni. So Zinni ain't got 90 minutes. So it's a straight. Is it straight? It's gotta be a straight swap. Zinni off, Lewis Kelly on. Come on. Hey Len. And Saka for who? Who's Saka coming on for? Martinelli. Oh, there you have it. See, he's listening. You knew Saka weren't getting the day off, man. You know what, Saka? They all count at the end of the season. So can we get a goal? I mean, the most encouraging thing is surely Raheem Sterling is on the left-hand side. Saka's on the right. Saliba, Kivio, Lewis Kelly first touches. Lovely. William Saliba. Come on, we know Saka's on the pitch. Show the game, man. Thank you, Kivio. Oh, you sold Lewis Skelly short there. Don't worry, Kivio. Wake up, man. You've been good. Getting a bit complacent. Lovely way to win possession from Sterling, to be fair. Saliba, take time, Jesus. Sterling is going to go. Sterling, take him on. Sterling, take him on. Come on, put the turbo boot. Oh, we're not getting out there, the Sterling, man. Keegan. I believe in you, Sterling, man. Non-football related, but I just had M&S peaches and cognac with new Haagen-Dazs rum and raisin ice cream. Please try this combo, people. I have no words. That sounds lit, to be fair. I don't know why Saka can't get rest, man. There must be some sort of money Mikel Arteta is getting every time Bukayo plays, man. Maybe he just loves to watch him. Nice to be up by 3 Preston fans. Get to see class jersey today, DG. Appreciate that. And I saw your comment somewhere about TalkSport. No, I was just on TalkSport. There was no kicking off. It is on my channel, though. Yeah, now Kivio is being sloppy with his passes. He has issues with the slightest amount of pressure. Yeah, I mean, you sit off anybody in this life. Like, any player can play passes when you're not being pressed. Raheem Sterling, glides past one. Come on, Sterling. Oh, yeah, and another. Sterling's here now. That's a great pass to Jesus. Come on, Jesus. Step overs. Brazil. Oh, it's saved. Oh, Sterling. Come on, bro. Ref, there's a pen. Oi, Sterling, what's the blood? It's done. I cannot explain what has just happened there. I do think that's a fantastic double save by the Preston keeper Woodman. I don't know why that's not in the back of the net. I don't know how or why. I personally think there's a pen shout there. It was promising play from Sterling. But lovely little nutmeg. Sterling is better off the left, and it's a good ball from Sterling to Gabriel Jesus, who's hit the step overs. Keeper's made a mess of a poor shot. Maybe Sterling should hit it first time. Is there a pen shout? Oh, watching it again, it just looks like a coming together. I did say pen initially. That's a shit. Oh, it's a pen. Ref. Unfortunate, but hey, it's a corner. Better from Sterling. Better from Sterling. Less predictable from Sterling. More confident from Sterling there. Bukayo Saka back on corner duty. Ref, hands all over Partey shirt. What is this? Never want to play here again. That's another corner, ref. Don't be silly, ref. Thank you. Taking very long. Put your hand up. What are you doing? No VAR in the EFL. That's a pen. Sterling is trying, but we need a bit more. Havertz did get a bullet header. Man United are winning 5-2. DG random. Do you swap Ethan for Zaire Emery? I'm emotionally tied to Ethan, but boy, if I close my eyes and they swap, then we'll see what's going on. That's what I'm talking about. Sterling done well. Oh, that's Oi! How's that not gone in? I think the keeper saved it and it's hit the post. How's that not gone in? That's a good corner as well. It's another corner, in fact. How's that not gone in the back of the net? Let's see that again. What's actually happening? It's inadvertently been like headed backwards by a Preston player, and then a Preston player is thingy. Cleared it off the line. By kicking off, I meant your first time on the show with a bright future ahead of you. Corey, appreciate that. So yeah, I did make my debut. It's good. I thought I did well. It's a good day out. Hopefully many more on all them platforms. And get out there. Appreciate the kind words. I must admit, ref, they're getting very... I know Arsenal fans be whining about refereeing, but since when could you pull shirts and do all these crazy things? I've been saying that for over an hour, though. There's 25 minutes left. Saka with another corner. Can we get that fourth? Not the best from Saka. Havertz heads it on. That's another corner. Oh, the hell, mate. Palace beating Villa mad. Brighton pulled one back against Liverpool. Probably making it a nervy end for Liverpool, but they'll probably get the job done. Pardon me, I saw one of you say it's 2-1 between Spurs and City. Hopefully City find another one. Hopefully we find another one. Come on, Bukayo. Hopefully it's a good set piece routine. Where? Oh, look what... Hey, bro. These man are lucky there's no VAR. Look what they just did to Lewis Skelly, who's down and the refs even stopped. Ref, come on. In the Prem, that's a pen, you know. What the hell is that? What the hell is that, ref? Slightly, that even might be a pen. Bro, since when could you do that in the box? He's playing knowing that man there has played no intention of playing that football. He just grabbed the hold of Lewis Skelly's shirt. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Another corner to Arsenal. Come on, Sachs. Sachs delayed it. He's delivered it. It's been cleared by Preston. Ethan struck it first time. Confidence on a million, but that one won't be in the highlights reel. Goal kick. When was the last time VAR went our way? Another substitution pending for Preston. City's going to equalise. I sense it in the next 7 minutes. I hope you're right. I don't want Spurs to win. Arsenal win, Spurs defeat. Music to my ears, man. Spurs out of another chance of winning a trophy. Yeah, hey, man. Now let the set piece coach stand up, man. It's all mind games. He's doing stuff. He's earned that right. And can you blame him? Like, the way these lot are so passionate, he can't sit down watching Arsenal. I actually want 4, man. Ref, come on. Keeper can't be that good. Centre half's taking the goal kicks. Fair enough, they're playing it short. Fair enough, Preston. Times have really changed, you know. Again, I haven't watched every team in the footballing league, but is there any teams in the modern day that don't play up from the back? There's got to be none that hoof it now. Preston's left back on the wall. Jesus almost nicked it. Unlucky. Unlucky. If you haven't liked, commented, or subscribed, what are you doing? And big up you lot as usual, folks. It's 3-0 if you're tuning in. No foul putt. Oh, did Party get sent shot? Ref, that's ours. It's come off them. Good recovery, Thomas. Boys, tranquillo. How many subs have we used? Havertz has come on. Saka has come on. Lewis Skelly has come on. 3. Partey has come on 4. Got one more, isn't it? Don't really need to use enough one unless it's a debut. There's no need for Saka to be on this pitch, but it's cool. Bakayo on the ball here. Can't lie, that's the first time in a while I've seen Saka outstrength, but he's won it back. Lewis Skelly. Sterling, come on, lift off. Sterling, forget everyone. You need this. Hit it. Be confident, Sterling. Go on, sir. We're gone. Bit of skills. Oh, Sterling, man. I thought that was going to fall to a black shirt. Partey's mopped up. Come on, Sterling, man. You're getting closer. Lovely from Thomas. Jorginho. Great ball into Kai Havertz. Kai, composure. Ethan about to get a second. Yeah. It's not offside. It's not offside. It is offside. I'm shameless, people, but you don't know until you call it. It's Kai off. Good call from the ref, you know. He's right there, so yeah. Liverpool scored 3rd. That ends Brighton's hopes. Yeah, Partey did turn into Cafu there as well. And he's found his Jorginho. Oh, come on, Jorginho and Saka are better than that. Both of you could have nicked it. Preston down this left-hand side, people. Partey, come on, be strong. Sure, if you're Preston, you at least want to score. I hope they don't, but they probably want to give their fans something to cheer about. The one, again, I don't want to jinx things because you never know in this life, even though we should be winning. The one thing I like about this, we haven't made this more of a difficult game than it needs to be. We've actually handled business. It's not been what you could expect. Good defending by Jorginho, Lewis Skelly, Kai Havertz, Ethan Manon. Ethan, you can't lose it there. Sterling, go on. Show us something. Lovely from Sterling. Saka, burn him. Come on. I've seen you do it to better fullbacks. Bakayo Saka on this right-hand side. You might as well scumbag a goal for yourself, Saka. Bakayo of all people's decision-making poor. Game opening up now. Partey probably angry at Saka because, you know, you're stretching his legs. He thought playing right back would just be a passing thing. Kivio with a shiner. Boy. Come on, Sterling, man. Sterling scoring, people. We're speaking this into existence. Come on, guys, man. He just does too much. He's like, yeah, that's like he's dancing. Tommy Setford, where are you? That's you. No, camera angle. That's a good ball. Oh, no, it's not. Ref has said offside against Preston. Good call by this linesman, actually, though. 2 good calls. Imagine I'm saying that about linesmen in the Championship, not the Prem. Kai Havertz, playing in midfield today. Off the bench, is bagged. Put the icing on top of the cake. Ethan Unwary, Gabriel Jesus, and Kai Havertz with the goals. Jorginho. chaperoning today as well. Kivio feeling himself on the ball, innit? Cruyff turns and that. Good for Kivio. Ethan Onweri, Bukayo Saka. Hey, lenders. Well, Saka's only 23, but it's like young and old, such as Ethan, 17, 18. Overcomplicating it there. Ethan, we got away with it courtesy of Jorginho. I'm not quite sure what happened to Kai Havertz. I think he just lost his footing and we've lost the ball. Raheem Sterling, you've been better since you've gone to the second half. Kivio's out of position here. And we saw this against Liverpool. Preston down this right-hand side. Sterling's putting in his defensive shift. Lovely Kivio. Sterling. Put Havertz in ref. Fucking hell, man. Ref, come on. That's it. Ref, come on! It's a late one. What's the point of that? What is the point of that from the Preston lad? Frank something, but he's got a hair, but pull the hair thing, man. And that's why it's called a hospital pass as well from Sterling. That's a cynical one. Kai tough as old boots, but come on, Forden Danson, Stefan Forden. Someone pull the hairband, man. It's got long hair. Come on. That's a second one. Moreno had one. It's more than second, but Moreno had one. Kai had one. These are late, ref. Come on, referee. Seriously. Anyways, fortunately, that didn't come to anything. Poor from Setford. Preston playing man or ball right now. To be fair, it's a cynical one. I understand he wanted to prevent the counter, but you could have just pulled him down. You didn't have to fly in like that. Saka nick it. Come on, party, and Saka can nick that. Good passage of play here from Preston. I can't lie, we got bopped. We're getting bopped. Oh, people are dummying the ball. Oh, we're getting bopped. Okay, it's into Tommy Setford's hand. Boys, starting to lose a bit of control. Not to exaggerate it, but it's getting a bit end-to-end. Just take the sting out of it. Relax. Kai Havertz. Gabriel Jesus pulled out to this left-hand side. Well, the confidence of him getting a goal and an assist. Lewis Skelly. Always nice to see Lewis Skelly get some minutes. I want Liverpool with a full healthy team. Liverpool at Anfield's different though. I do think with Saliba we win at the Emirates, but is it as white as black to say that? It's annoying. Yo, DJ, I've seen this girl I like on Insta and I don't want to just pop up and say, hi, Carl, that's try. My approach is to either reply to a story or highlights. What's your advice? Story, bro. Highlights a bit weird still. It's like you're creeping. It's a bit weird. Bro, just grow a pair. DM her anyway. I would say the highlights thing. Just DM, whether it's dry or not. If she thinks you're handsome, you get somewhere in it. But if you're going to do that story, man, the highlights would be weird. Very weird. Oh, that's a ball. Preston could be in here. Saliba, be strong. Hey, big William Saliba. That was a promising pass from Preston. Preston actually good football inside, man. Kai Havertz. I think they sit currently 14th in the championship. Jesus looking confident. 3-2 Liverpool. Brighton not serious, man. Brighton not serious. Jorginho. Oh, that's a ball to Ethan. Ethan, bang it. Brace. He's clipped the upright. Some of these passes from Jorginho are amazing. Ethan, unlucky. Unlucky. Probably need to do a little bit of finishing practice. Not really onto you for that. But you can see on his face, he thinks he could do better. Quality player, man. What a pass from Jorginho. And you're only going to play them kind of passes if you know your teammates got it in their locker. Credit to Ethan. Oh, he's got cramp. Has he got cramp? I think he's saying he's all right. I think he is getting cramp. What a player, man. Let me make sure my edit is got the thumbnail already. Where are you? Still 3-0, folks. It's been better from Raheem Sterling on the opposite side. I'll give him that. It has been. Preston could be in here, by the way, folks. Preston. Oh, Tommy Setford, a good save. Yo, we're bucking. We're bucking. We're bucking. Somehow we've dealt with that. That's probably the closest they've been to scoring. The hell was that? I must admit, they've not made it easy for Thomas Partey. Like, they've tried to actively go down that side. Ethan, come on, relieve some pressure. Again, we've been good today. I think this is probably the period we're losing a bit of control in the game. Or it's just a Preston fight back. Bukayo Saka, protect it. Credit to Preston, though. Like, they've not kicked Bukayo, though. It's probably because half of them want his shirt after the game. Thomas Partey. Ooh, Kivior. Kai Havertz. Looking better in midfield today, isn't it? Let me not get any ideas. Gabriel Jesus. Jorginho. Jorginho way Jesus wanted. Bukayo. Arteta, please, can we just see Sterling on the left? Saka puts it in with his right. It's dealt with. Come on, nick that, Ethan. Cleared by Preston. Lewis Kelly, you got time. Dead, thank you. Take that immediate. In fact, Tranquillo, well in. Jorginho. Jorginho's had a couple of good moments in this game, man. Just doing baller stuff. I think everybody wants a fourth. It's 3-2 in the Brighton game. I would just comment on their story and say, when can I meet you in person? I want to see you smile on your face in real time when I tell you you're gorgeous. Bit too full on, a bit too soon. Oh, you got to establish a bit of friendly communication for that. Coming on a bit strong. Fair enough. Each to their own. That's some serious direct football. Jorginho, Saka's fouled there. Probably get them in the Prem. And credit to Jorginho for being in there trying to nick it back. Partey. Ethan's quickly maneuvers. Yeah, it's hella desperate, man. Yeah, you're better than that, man. That's crazy. Jorginho is a baller. Absolute baller. To be fair, today way of dating online. Online dating? Brother. That's crazy. Is that what you lot do? Forget that. Saka. Come on, hit it. Forget everyone. He has hit it. It's just not good enough. You know, if Saka's on the pitch, he might as well score. Scumbag some goals. Way too much. Yeah, that is moist. I can't lie. Gorgeous facing person. That's crazy. That's a bit much, mate. Like, that's only gonna work if you think you're Anthony Joshua or something. That's crazy. Trust. Take a touch, mate. Where she posted a selfie, just replied, I've seen it. You can delete it now. Thank me later. That's a bit cheeky. Yeah, man. Take a touch. Calm down, man. Ethan's coming off. He was feeling a bit of cramp, you could see. Hey, Ethan. You got a left back? Is there a bit of changing? Is Kivior going to go left back and then Lewis Kelly into midfield? Or is it he could play midfield in his own right? Is there a bit of chopping and changing? Hey, Declan Rice looks upset not to be played, you know. Big up Rice, man. Yeah, he genuinely looks upset not to be on the pitch. You knew you weren't playing today. Putting a laugh in him out. You're better than that. You're moving like Eric Ten Hag, man. Like that's crazy. You must think that's the most beautiful girl in the world, didn't it? For you to be doing all of that. That's crazy. Preston on the ball. We've got 10 minutes left. 4-1's in the balance. I definitely would prefer it to be. Oh, Saka's cut the track. Saka's nicked the ball back. Nutmeg. Someone found Jesus. I bring Sterling. Jesus, don't be greedy. Bring Sterling. Don't be greedy, fam. You see what happens when you're greedy? Your name's Jesus. Shouldn't be greedy. Shouldn't be greedy. Come on. Sterling, trust me. You're going to score. Be strong, Saliba. Thank you. Ooh, bit of a dodgy header from Saliba. Bit of fortune. He even plays it to Setford. They said Arteta is giving the minutes, man. That's what Jack Porter, Tommy Setford, Ethan and Miles been getting little minutes. There's definitely he's technically played Josh Nichols. I'm sure there might even be someone else. I love this chat as well. Man said a joke. Nah, it's not. It's definitely not a joke. It's definitely not a joke. Because if we said yeah, do it, Some of you got no game, boy. Some I got no game. I don't. Disclaimer. We've got to remember where we are. Raheem Sterling and Kai Havertz have done very well. Let's focus with the game. Come on, Sacks. Come on, Sacks. I badly want Sterling to score. Very unlucky, man. 5-goal thriller has ended. Liverpool 3, Brighton 2, by the way. Saka. Oh, Jesus trying to be too brilliant with the flicks there. We've lost it. Lovely from Heaven to nick it back. Be strong, be strong, be strong. Lovely. Ref, come on, man. Okay, but to be fair, ref has said play on for both teams. That's poor from you, Heaven. Oh, you see, and that's a hospital pass. This resulted in Lewis Skelly getting whacked. Ref, he's got to be booked. Ref, don't let him talk to you like that. Don't let him talk to you like that. And this is what annoys me about Arsenal. These guys are doing these things late. Someone fucking put someone in the sky. We didn't come here to get gripped up like this. Kind of tackle is that? And ref, look who he's, pardon my language, and look at the way he's talking to you, ref. Shouting in your face, there's bare spit. You're a coward, ref. You're losing your head, mate. It's not our fault you're 14. Thank you, ref. You can't let him speak to you like that. He's continuing. You booked him and you might as well give him a second. Twat. Absolute twat. Give us Liverpool in the draw, man. Them man on 3 points. Yeah, he was doing up pre-season, been on the bench a couple of times. That's like Partey taking a shot and hitting it out the stadium. Guys are just shooting from anywhere. There's no jog of any or no style of play. Speaking of that, Preston could be in it. Oh, even did you get chopped? You survived. And Uncle Jorginho didn't let you go outside. He's there to mop up the pieces. Jorginho, for me, please. Kai, Jorginho, just Partey as well. Just relax the game now, man. Setford, don't panic. Your clean sheet's right there. You've gone long. Passing's been a bit off on occasion, but it's cool from the young lad. Sunday League ref would throw hands. Probably, to be fair. Not going to lie, a bit of the date a week ago. Going to see her again, but honestly, I don't recommend social media attempt dating since you don't know who they are and could be a catfish. Just go out. I'm not being funny. Just go out there and meet people, man. Forget this online stuff. Just go meet people, man. Just go meet people. What, Tinder and that? Oh, they could have been in. Preston have had a good couple half chances. The camera angle did me dirty. I genuinely thought we conceded. Thank the Lord we haven't. Lost a bit of, even that's a bit of an exaggeration. Like we to say we lost a bit of control, but maybe we've invited a bit of pressure. Unlucky from the lads, you know, to be fair. And if I'm honest, Setford, Heaven, Saliba even need to be stronger there. Chelsea on the verge of crashing out. To be fair, I'm sure they would have rather won in the Prem and lost in the, what do you call it? But still, for Maresca, for him, it's good to just win any trophy. Nah, bro, I ain't that bad. Cut me some slack. I don't know a girl, just like her pics or whatever. Well, I'm saying this, boy, you might as well jump in the DMs in the correct way because you don't know what her situation is. She could have broken up with her ex. You know, Gallo, she could be volatile at this moment. That's the best time. There could be someone moving already. While you're thinking about this, is a cold world. Her cheeks could be getting clapped out right now at this very moment. This is the jungle, my friend. Time is of the essence. Long ball forward. Come on, Jesus, unlucky. That's you, Lewis. That's you, Skelly. We're a bit second best there. Big up, Kai. Saliba full 90 against Preston. I don't like, even though it's suspended for the Liverpool game. We ain't got much option. You're good. He's good, man. What it take? Oh gosh, wait. It takes 48 hours to recover from a game. Hope he's all right for Saturday. Saliba, you owe us that, man. Just go to sleep early. Oh, Kivio, don't let him do that. Oh, he knocked it over Kivio's head. He didn't go anywhere though. He didn't complete it, so it doesn't count. Genuinely more confident with Setford than Runnison. My God, how did that Banduli transfer happen? Runnison is the worst goalkeeper to play for Arsenal. He hardly played, but he's the one that you genuinely look like you won the opportunity. You look like them little kids at the Emirates that take penalties, and I would prefer Gunnosaurus. I'll never write off a player before I've seen them play, but he just looked like he worked with it. Lewis Skelly, another victim of Nutmeg FC. Speaking of that, Sterling, and you are right, it'd be nice for him to break his beat. He scored against Bolton, though. Allow him. He's been more positive on off the left, but we're bleeding. Preston could be in here, not with a touch like that. Lovely Kivio. Oh, Saliba, we're going to just hook that clear. Oh, Saliba, I don't know what you're doing there, but we got away with it. Yeah, Runnison, the worst keeper to play for this club. Then if it's not Runnison, I don't know who's worse between Almunia and Ospina. Arsenal fans used to pretend that Ospina was good as well. Like, you're not going to rate someone who conceded from a corner. Fair enough. Arsenal fans used to love an irrational keeper. I'm a hypocrite. Ramsdale was our guy for a sec. Our passing this second half has been atrocious. Harsh, man. Harsh. Their final ball and finishing have been shocking. They should have 2 goals by now. Definitely should have ruined our clean sheet. And here they are again as we approach the closing stages. Nowhere, Kivio. Nowhere. To be fair, I can't blame you, Kivio, because I don't know where the other Arsenal shirts are. Jorginho, Kai Havertz. Them 2 have done well in the second half for me. Bukayo uses his right peg and smashes it down the line for Kai Havertz. What can Kai do? Sterling, please. Bring it to Sterling. Lovely, Kai. Sterling, you're by yourself. Make a name for yourself. You're not serious, man. What are you doing? You're on the ball doing all of this. Lewis Skelly, Jesus. Jesus just on the Brazil thing. Oh, Jesus. It's still on, ref. It's still on. Oi! Is that in? Ref, it's still on. It's still on. I promise you it's still on. Kai's technically put it in the back of the net. There is no protest from him. Truthfully, it has gone out, but you don't know until you call it. Shameless. Gabriel Jesus. We don't talk too much. We move in silence. Oh, does it go out? I mean, we got Newcastle on Saturday. I'm sure they had a goal that stood for the same sort of reasons in the league. Can't forgive Almunia for that Ronaldo free kick. Yeah. Take nothing away from Ronaldo, but 40 yards. 40 yards. 40 yards. Almunia used to get ripped for fun. I really should blame Lenz Lehmann because he got sent off, but Almunia, bro, like 2006, many a goals against Ronaldo. You're forgetting the Messi finishes. Take nothing away from Messi, I'm sure. And to be fair, we deserved it because I'm sure it was the same game away at Barcelona. We rocked up with a pass at Sylvester and Sol Campbell as our centre halves. We were on bants. And Messi chipped it over his head and then volleyed it into an empty net for no reason. And I remember with Almunia, England must have been. We were really crap then, innit? Because they were saying Almunia could get England shouts. Preston could be in here, not with William Saliba. He's back. Big up Partey. Partey is truly buying into this right back stuff. Look at Uncle on the overlap. Bukayo Saka, Partey, Kai, can you switch play for me? Sterling, you don't want to score. It's on, you know. Sterling, trust me, we got one more chance. Jorginho, we've got one more chance, Sterling. But at least you got 89 minutes. DG, did you rate Manone? One of our better keepers out of all the shit dons, but he was crap, man. Look at Uncle, man. Look at Partey. Looks like a new man. Thomas Partey on the ball. Just hope he continues to stay fit. Jorginho, like, come on. 3 minutes of added on time. Sterling, this is us. Son, it's here with Sterling. This is us. Don't pass it. All right, we're about to score. Sterling, lift off. Oi. Rashford could do it. Oh, it's good defending by the Preston centre half. Sterling, Arteta, they put the man on the left-hand side. Positives from Sterling there. Still didn't go in though. It's good defending by the Preston lad. Thing about Sterling, he tries to maybe it's confidence, maybe it's Sterling in general, but he's trying to be a bit too intricate. Don't overthink it. Don't think about it too much, however that song goes. To be honest, we had Paul Robertson, Rob Green, David James. Word on the street is Sterling Jamaican taxes running out. Boy, credit done, innit? It's looking crazy. I ain't giving up though, man. Oh, Jorginho, that wasn't the best. Sterling, hey, don't pass it. 2 minutes left. Come on, Sterling. You definitely have to pass it. He's been better in the second half. Saliba, what's that? What did you see? All right. Jesus brought it down. All right, cool. The Love Island youths are linking up. Saka. Sterling doesn't get it. Jesus elects to keep it on the right-hand side. Sterling, keep going. Bukayo Saka on this wide right-hand side. Cuts in. Come on, Partey. Kivio's making a darting run forward. This is crazy. You'd think Kivio's the striker. That is a madness. Fair enough. Big up the League Cup. I was looking. I was like, that don't look like Kai Havertz. And I looked again. I was like, Kivio. Fair enough. Fair enough, lad. Gabriel Jesus. Kai Havertz. Do we think Sterling could grab one? I leave Marcel alone, man. He supports Liverpool, but that's my dude, man. Loves Sterling too many touches. You're thinking too much. But more positive from you, Sterling, of sorts. But he's Saliba. Good composure from Heathen there, to be fair. Setford, what are you doing that for? Fair enough. Kai wins it. Sterling gone. Saka, bring him again. Oi, that's a ball. Kai. Bring him. Bring Sterling. We're gone. I bring him. Goes. Oh my God, it's off the line. It's not your day, Sterling. It's peak. it's peak. They don't. The football gods don't wait to score, man. They don't wait to score. There's been too many of that. Big up Kai. Shout out Saka. The football gods do not want you, Raheem Sterling, to score today. They won't let Sterling score. It's fantastic defending from the Preston lad. So goal line clearance. Oh, you could see Bukayo Saka and Kai Havertz trying to bring him. Oh, that's the end of the game. So yeah, we won 3-0, people. Fair enough. What's that? Another game where we didn't get to take a corner at the end. Agendas. Sterling turned to Neymar since he went left wing, but no end product. Sterling looking like an actual footballer since he moved to the left. Will Saliba be able to play against Newcastle? Yep, he's back. Aubameyang set him with Partey for that contract. That's the fear, man. Oh, mate. Saka got a good football brain and clever in a real life also. Yeah, he got like 12 GCSEs, innit? Set up for life. Sterling, you're joke. Nah, you lot being harsh. Big up American gunners. What have you said? Sterling can't score in an open net. He's rubbed it, bit, brother. He is rubbed, but you can fight your way out of the rubness. You can fight. Like our club, we were rubbed. We fought out of the rubness. Odegaard was rubbed at this club first 6 months. Kai Havertz was. You can't give up. You're closer to your goals than you was yesterday, Raheem Sterling. You know, you got a bit of credibility in the bag. My word, fam. Well, it's been a calm game for us. We've obviously got the goal. Shout out to Ethan. Fantastic strike. You know, Kai's got on the score sheet again. Gabriel Jesus got a goal and assist. And I think there's some fantastic individuals. I think Raheem Sterling was twice the player. I don't think he was terrible off the right, but he was underwhelming. And he was twice the player off the left. But pardon my language, fuck me, mate. Like, you weren't meant to score today, Sterling, bro. I'll be real. You weren't meant to score. You weren't meant to score. You had that. You had that one that just happened there. You obviously had the one in the first half where maybe it could have been a pen. It's not your day, man. It's not your day, man. My word. My word. I understand Sterling might be done, yeah. Sterling might be done, but fam, come on, bro. You could score that. You could score that. You could score that. I'm backing Sterling. He's going to pull off something magical. We need it the most. Hopefully you get the little in the cameo, you do your thing. But right now, I'm just going to have to ask you to be the Black Trossard in some capacities. Come off the bench and try something. And if we are going to see him, I want to see you off the left, man. The right-hand side, Arteta, I know he can fill in if Saka's not there, but it's horrible. It's honestly horrible. It's actually very horrible. Big up Raheem, man. He weren't terrible off the right. There were some good moments. You know, he was involved, as you can see, but with Gabriel Jesus in Ethan's goal. Although saying that, it's one of them where, like, bro, it's a bit of magic from Ethan, really and truly. They're literally just passing the ball. City have no wingers left. Salvio carried off the pitch. Wait. What's the scores in the other games? Spurs not going to win that, though, man. I mean, City are not going to come back. That game's still on. What? It didn't kick off the same time as this. Is it on normal Sky? Because if it's not, I'm not on this, man. Okay, Liverpool's here. Okay, yeah, fair enough. This must have kicked off at 8 then, isn't it? This didn't kick off at 7:45 like us. Kulusevski's been linked with AC. Like Brendan Johnson. Look, I'm watching it and Spurs are getting behind. If Spurs score, I'm turning this off. Chelsea got fists up. Yeah, but they won in the league. But it's always a good day. Chelsea packed. Newcastle 2, Chelsea 0. Manchester United smacked up Leicester City. They won 5-2. Liverpool in a 5-goal thriller won 3-2 against Brighton. We've obviously won 3-0 today. Spurs are currently 2-1 up against City. Crystal Palace beat Aston Villa 2-1. Yesterday, Brentford won on penalties against Sheffield Wednesday. And Stoke lost to Southampton. So, yeah. Oh, Werner's in here. What's this? This is some nonsense from City. Pep's not serious about this. Why don't City play like this when we buck into them? You feel Rodri deserved Ballon d'Or? I think him or Vinicius could have won it. I think the bigger crime is, again, Carvajal. Casemiro, back rise, come outside in the League Cup. Yeah, cool. Don't let the new manager you're getting gash you. Casemiro's been pony in the Prem. He soon run away like Varane. And don't think we forgot you United fans that were gassing up the Varane signing over Benjamin White. Like Pogba said, Man United fans know very little about football. Going out tired. But remember, Ten Hag 2 trophies. You're going to run agendas with Amorim. I think Amorim's a good manager. The minute it's signed that you're United gaffer, I need to see next Jose Mourinho stuff. I've got receipts. You were linked with Arsenal. You were linked with City. Linked with United. Hopefully he's AVB. Who are these guys playing for City? Who is this? That's not McCaitry unless he got a haircut. They're done, so are not going to make it. I don't even want to watch this. Do you think Spurs are going to put City in a spliff? Yeah, I do think Spurs are going to win. It means more to them. There's too many unknown... Good strength by O'Reilly. There's too many unknown dons on the pitch for City. Hope I'm wrong. I want Spurs to lose. Ooh. Kovacic, come on. Oh, Kovacic. I'm not sure when the draw is, man. But I'm telling you, we're drawing Liverpool in the next round. If Spurs go through, I wouldn't mind a North London derby. Bernardo Silva, boy, Rico Lewis. And Werner's tapping up. It'd be nice if City score, but Nunes, GA, my Jude agenda continues. Why? Anyone who's got an agenda against Jude Bellingham is bad vibes. Sterling is a sloppy player, too many turnovers, we play too direct. But yo, DG, do you think if City out this competition, it's easier for us? City got out the competition, it's good news for everybody. I want Sterling to succeed, but I'll be honest, he ain't Arsenal. It's looking horrible. But I would say respectfully to Sterling, I'll say the good news is it's not like we're trapped with this permanently. Sterling done better in the second half, I'll give him that. He did. Still didn't score though. I think we all want City out. It makes it a level playing field. But then I don't think City care about trebles and quadruples this year. I think for them, it's just Prem and champs. Especially, the more the season goes on, the more I actually think Pep Guardiola is actually going to stay. But yeah, Werner's coming off for this. I'm not watching this, people, man. And with that, what's this? These Sterling comments, stinking hooked, DG. Better in the second half, horrible in the first half of sorts. But yeah, we're through to the next round. Like, big up everyone that's through to the next round. As usual, people, it's a pleasure being here with you lot. Make sure you're subscribing, you're commenting, you're turning on your notification bells. I'll get a reaction video out. Next stop is Newcastle, people. We'll be doing a watch along from 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, folks. So yeah, man, hope to see you lot there. You lot stay safe, stay blessed. Peace. Big up you lot as well, people, because we would not be on TalkSport and things of that ilk if it wasn't for you lot. So yeah, one love, man. The journey continues.
Always